change? What the fuck? Oh, it's broken. Okay, one second. It's gonna fix itself. It's not a cherry stream unless there are some tech issues. Just give it a moment. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh god. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I played Sidegate on my stream and I got muted for copyright reasons, probably because the background music is a banger. Anyway, it won't work. Okay, the transition didn't work, but it was just... Did I just break the... Yeah, no, I didn't. Okay, we're chilling. Everything is fine. Now, you may notice, my mic is a little different. I might sound a little bit quieter. It's because, I talked to my, I have a sound class this semester. I don't care about sound classes at all, and I'm gonna be bored the entire semester. But I took the class purely for one reason, and one reason only. I needed to figure out what was wrong with my mic, so I took an entire class on sound design to figure out what's going on with my mic. So after class one of these days, I noticed that my professor was using the exact same mic that I used to use, the better one. Now I use a different one. But I was asking him, what was the problem? What was the problem? Why would it cut out my sounds whenever I would get really loud? And he was like, "Oh, your gain's definitely too high. You're definitely overloading it. You need to turn it down. And also use a compressor." And I did that. But now I noticed that sound softer. So my mic's a little lower, so you might have to turn me up. But we shouldn't have a problem of me cutting out when I get too loud. We might have a problem of me cutting out when I get too soft. If so, let me know. I had to turn on the noise gate to get rid of the sound from my annoying little, sweet little, beautiful computer that's loud. But that's okay. We take things in stride. I hope that the stream is not lagging out. If it ever does start to lag out, let me know. I'm noticing on my end there's no issues so far, so that is great. I'm very happy about that. My internet, ever since I got the whole Ethernet thing set up, has been a dream. No issues. And we might be even able to start playing Teamfight Tactics again. Hopefully. Computer isn't as loud as my PS4 when I load up any game. Shit turns into a jet engine. Absolutely. You know what I hate about, I have a MacBook that I use for school, and that shit can't handle anything. I was playing Wordle on it the other day, like I was playing like a version of Wordle during class, and that shit just, that shit just turned up like jet engine levels. A fan. People like looked over at me. Hey Smelly, Yordles are kind of decent with the new legends. They've always been decent. They're one of the best. Actually, no lie, I think Yordles are really fucking good for some reason. I don't know what it is. But I haven't looked at the new set, like the 6.5 updates, really that much. I know a lot of people have been playing it on PvE, which is like the pre-release version. You can play it already if you have PvE, and I think I have PvE, but I'm just gonna wait until it comes out on the normal thing. Heimerdinger is gone, or however you pronounce it. I know, I'm sad. I am sad. I think there was another person who on TFT that got removed that I like absolutely loved. Got removed, but you know, that's... Take what you can. Silco's coming, and I'm happy for that. Oh, the pizza's here. We got pizza, which is very disappointing because I have to stream. So I'm gonna have to heat up the pizza when that happens. I started watching Scar, still zero clue what the shit he is doing. Absolutely. Absolutely. It will never be figured out. But anyway, let me open up Steins Gate real quick. Team. Loading system data. It should pop up. I set this up before stream. I usually don't do that, but I actually did this time. And that's what amazes me is that the Ethernet has improved my desire to do things tenfold. So the thing about Steins Gate is I actually did play this game before. I downloaded it illegally and I played it. I don't really remember it that much, and I haven't watched the actual anime. Sound isn't too loud? Okay, 1 second. 1 second. There it is. There's no fucking bitch. Oh, what are these controls? Okay, I'll just turn down the desktop audio. For some reason I can't change the sound unless I'm blind. Like, what the heck? Okay, I'll just turn it down in my volume mixer as well. Okay, is it still too loud? Or is that better? Have you tried pressing Q or E on the page? It says it does something. Oh, wait. You made it config. Oh! Wait, what's this? Oh, you can edit their voices? Like, you... if you hate someone's voice, you can completely turn it off. That's gonna be so fun. Okay, well that's... Okay, that's... Why don't they have, like, some... Why is this all keyboard settings? That makes no sense. Okay, well, I turned off the volume anyway. Think voice. Skip voice. No. I'm actually gonna have them read it this time, because I have a feeling this is gonna be too much reading otherwise. So they will be reading their lines if they do, which works out for all of you, because you want them to read their lines anyway. But, as I was saying, I haven't watched the anime in years. This is actually the anime I think is the best anime I've ever watched. Whereas my favorite anime is, the quintessential quintuplets. So whenever someone asks me for my favorite anime, I say, do you mean my favorite or the one I think is the best? And if they say the best, I'll say Steins. If they say my favorite, I embarrassingly say the quintuplets. So, it's good to have a backup in life. To be honest, not enough voice dialogue, there's still a lot of read. Okay, I'll try not to be too cringe. But I did love this anime. I don't remember much about, like, the details of it, so I have a feeling we're gonna have no issue being spoiled here. Sange's a May anime. Plot is a bit confusing and it's not bad, don't get me wrong. I just loved it. I think it just, like, fits so correctly into my brain. Everything is coincidence. But even coincidence is part of the fate's design. Oh, let me let him read his lines. Go on, buddy.
ここでは真実を語っているんであって、断じて中二病の妄想なんかじゃない。きっかけはほんの些細なことだとしても、それが未来の大きな流れを決定づけてしまうこともある。バタフライ効果という言葉を知っているか？調べるのだ。
Okay.
それぐらいの慎重さが求められているのだということを理解しろ。残念ながら、俺は慎重じゃなかった。
He didn't search it up. He didn't Google it beforehand.
あいつを失うことになんてならなかった。未来をこんな形にしてしまうなんてこともなかった。
やが。
わかるはずがないだろう。その瞬間の自分の手に人類すべての運命を決定づけるような重大なターニングポイントのスイッチが握られているなんていうことはわかるはずがないんだ。考えてもみるがいい。普段の人間の知覚は 99% が遮断されている。
1%.
人は自分で思っている以上に愚鈍な生き物なんだよ。普段の生活の中に埋もれている何気ないことなど。
Sorry, Mia's question? What's the question?
知覚したとしてもすぐに忘れるか。脳が処理をしないかのどちらかなんだ。
Can you turn up the game for the voice acting but turn down music volume? Yeah, I can do that. We'll see that in a second, probably. Let me let him finish his monologue. Oh, actually, can I just do it? No! Okay, we'll do it in a second. You're doing great. I forget his name. Yo and Kyoma, but that's his fake name. What's his real name? Oh, okay, go on. 星にもまた始まりはあるが、自らの力を持って滅びる。
有限英知を持つ者こそ最も愚かであるのだ。歴史からも読み取れる。海に生ける魚は陸の世界を知らない。彼らが英知を持てばそれもまた滅びゆく。人間が光の速さを超えるのは魚たちが陸で生活を始めるよりも滑稽。これは抗える者たちに対する神からの最後通告とも言える。
Woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Very good job, buddy. Oh, we got a phone. But first, oh my god. There's no sound from the phone against my right ear, only silence. Wow, that is really loud. Where the fuck is the settings? How do I do settings? Let me Google it. Don't worry, chat, I'll figure it out. 1 second. Control. Roll. Got it! I got it, chat. I got it. Thank you. I got it. Okay. Music volume, turn that down. Sound effects volume's down, and then turn up the voices a little bit. And then movie volume, we can turn it up a little bit, because I'm assuming that's what the first part was. Everything else is so loud. Why is the voice acting so big? Okay. Now I know how to go back to settings, so hopefully this will be, fine now. We'll see. Okay. It's still no! Oh my god, the sound effects are so loud. Down. Is that better? Is that better, chat? What do you think of that? Or a little less? I hate this. I hate the cicada so loud. I don't want realism. I don't want to live in cicada zone. I just want to be happy. I think it's good. Okay, we'll go with that. I am baking in the summer sun. Sweat slowly slides down my chin and drips onto the asphalt. She's so pretty. A girl is standing in front of me. She calls my name with an inquisitive tilt of her head. I just realized, holy fuck. Oh no, this game is gonna have so many big words, and I'm gonna be too dumb to pronounce them. Oh no, I could already see the future before it happens. I couldn't even say inquisitive. I had to sound that one out. I had to sound it out like a preschooler. We were about to infiltrate deep into enemy territory, yet, despite the immediate risk of death, there was no hint of tension on her innocent, childlike features. I cover my phone's mouthpiece and turn to the girl with my index finger. You know, he really does talk. He talks like how a male author writes about female characters. You know how like a male author will write a female character and it'll be like, her gorgeous breasts burst out of her blouse. And you know, he like describes her like a male author writes. Ferris Nyanyan is better than Mayuri, and then Kurisu is better than both of them. I nod and put my phone back to my ear. Still no sound from the other side. My contact is wise to maintain silence. The whole area could be bugged. Okay, Rintaro. That's what his name was. Still no reply. Looks like they just want my report. It's too dangerous to waste time talking here anyway. Even if it means his life. Okay, here's the correct order. Okay, go on. What? The organization is already on the move? I open my eyes wide to match my shocked tone. The girl turns toward me in surprise. I sigh, shaking my head as I rub my temples.
それがシュタインズゲートの選択か。エル、プサイ、コングル。
I speak the parting words, then pocket my cell phone. Steins Gate. Some know it as fate, to others it is the will of God. You could count on one hand the people in this world aware of its true nature. In any case, we should begin the infiltration. I advance towards Raditan, which is just across the street from the train station. Wait, Kurisi Makase is better than Susuhara Amane, is better than Ferris Nanyan, who is better than Mayuri Shina. You fucking hate Mayuri! What do you have against her? She's lovely. She's a lovely character. Of course, this is enemy territory. I can't just stride through the front door like an average person. I bypass the elevators and escalators and head to the 8th floor by the stairwell. But I only make it to the 7th floor before I have to stop and rest. The girl, Shinya Mari. Why did I say that so badly? Shina Mayori immediately resumes our conversation. She followed me all the way here, and she isn't even short of breath. I, on the other hand, am gasping for air with my hands on my knees. Who would have thought an 8-story building would be so tall? I turned to Mayori while wiping the sweat off my brow. You just know that there was probably an elevator, but he was like, no, we can't use the elevator. They would predict that. And then chose to go up the 8 flights of stairs. And then got fucked over by gravity. I can't even spell the fuck am I saying. BRB, I'm making ramen for dinner. This is my 3rd ramen today. And it's been the only thing I've eaten. Looking like a true NEET. Make sure to eat healthy from now on. The ramen does sound good right now. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. Wait, I just realized. I don't need the noise gate. I just realized something. I don't need the noise gate. I'm gonna turn that off. Cause I'm used. Okay, wait. Never mind. I never needed the noise gate. That was a previous error. I don't need the noise gate. That's gone now. Mayuri smiles happily and doesn't pry any further. As always, she is quick to understand my position. I love her little ooh-woo smile. It's so cute. Look at her go. We've known each other since we were both little. Mayuri is 16, 2 years younger than me, so she's more like a little sister than a typical childhood friend. Okay. 16 and 18. Got it. Okay. Now chat. We will keep this in mind. She is 16. She's a minor. I am 21. I will not simp over her. I will keep this in mind. When I first played this game, I was probably her age. But now I am not, and I must hold back on my life. I've been looking out for her as long as I can remember. I used to hope that Mayuri might become the key to Steins Gate, but now I've reconsidered. I don't want that terrible fate for her. She should live a normal life. That is my present wish. Oh, we're going up the stairs. We continue to the 8th floor and enter the assembly hall. In front of us stands a cheap-looking stage with a podium and a sign reading Dr. Nakabayashi's Time Machine press conference. Yeah, what's up, Mayuri? Mayuri insists on calling me Okarin, but it's neither my real name nor my code name. It's just one of those annoying nicknames people use. Mayuri, いつも言っているだろう。俺のことをオカリンと呼ぶなと。It is a really cute name. それは昔の話だ。今の俺は法院京馬。世界中の秘密組織から狙われる狂気のマッドサイエンティストだ。No, you're right. You're right, Mayuri. Don't let him pressure you into remembering things that are too hard to understand. Oh, new tip. true name. In any case, Hyoen Kyoma is my true name, okay?
それに岡部倫太郎と一文字も合ってないよ。おかしいね。
Seize your foolish laughter. Okabe Rintaro may be my real name, but I have rejected it, for it is stupid. And so also I hate the derivative Okarin. Come on, it sounds like that elf boy's pipe blue thing.
でね、オカリン、
Oh, it
教えて
does.
ほしいんだけど。
It's from Link, from Legend of Zelda. Why did I say Link? It's Link's thing that he uses in the Legend of Zelda. I don't know what that's called. Okarin. So Okarin, can I ask you something? And one ear and out the other. She's been calling me that for 5 years now, so maybe it's time to give up.
これからここで何が始まるの？
お前はそれも知らずここまで俺についてきたというのか。
She's such a true friend. Mayuri's such a true girl. Okay? She just wants to hang out with Okarin. I'm gonna call him Okarin. That's easier for me to say. She just likes to hang out with Okarin. She doesn't care what they do. She just wants to spend time with him. That's really sweet. I think they are great friends. I would love to have a friend like Mayuri. She nods without dropping her smile.
これからここで始まるのはドクター中鉢の記者会見だ。
We're standing in the assembly hall on the 8th floor of Radicon. It is here that the conference will be held. Dr. Nakabayashi is an inventor. He appears on TV from time to time and has a few patents under his belt, but mostly he is treated as a curiosity.
記者会見？でも記者さんなんて見当たらない気がするよ。
My bad news. Professor Nakabayashi, not that famous. He actually is kind of lame. Kind of a loser, you could say. Mayuri's right. I've scanned the entire hall, but there's no one who looks like a reputable reporter or cameraman. There were only 10 of us standing in the hall, including me. Considering Nakabayashi's moderate media presence and the fact that he claims to have invented a time machine, I would have expected more.
あるいは機関による何らかの妨害を受けたのかもしれないな。
Now that I think about it, Okurin just sounds like he's like Facebook pilled. Like he's been on Facebook too much and he's been reading into conspiracy theories. I'm worried about him. Is this where we're headed? I twist my lips into a sneer. I thought that Nakabayashi was like me, a scientist fighting to overthrow the organization. But this press conference suggests other motives at work. Our enemies won't miss this chance.
巻き込まれるのは勘弁だがな。
I've returned. Welcome back, Joker. Nevertheless, I'm interested in what he has to say. That's why I'm here, blowing an afternoon of my precious summer holiday. Mayuri ponders my utterance for a while before finally turning her head. Also, imagine caring for my health, you fucking simp. You want to know something worse, Joker?
それを言うならエリマキトカゲだね。
I literally had a dream about a few of you last night. Like, in my dream, I remember, like, I checked Discord and I saw, like, a bunch of you in a call together. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what they're doing. But I didn't join. Instead, I just went on Wizard 101. And then in my dream, you guys were all at the comments together, like, talking. And you started talking about me. And I was like, ooh, I gotta listen in. What do they say about me when I'm not here? And, I don't really remember what you guys were saying, but it was something about, like, me getting, like, copyright stricken or something like that. And I was trying my best to hide so you guys didn't notice me, but then you guys obviously noticed me because you watched my Wizard 101 gameplay. And then I, immediately, like, X out of the dream. My brain shut it off due to pure embarrassment. But anyway, you guys were in my dream last time. And all of you were playing Wizard 101 for some reason. You read something. Is it his birthday too? A little to sigh. Mayuri is known to not only make bad jokes, but to laugh at them too. Mayuri's just me. She's always been special.
マユリ、気をつけろ。おそらくこの記者会見、何らかの事件が起き
Oh. I didn't even finish my sentence. Are we under attack? Are they trying to fry our brains with electromagnetic waves? You were invited to the cool people meet up and whiz, even in your dream I hate you. Damn. Dust falls from the ceiling as the floor shakes. We're definitely under attack. It's coming from above, but we're on the top floor. All that's above is the roof.
地震かな。震度 2？ あ、マグニチュード 2？ 震度とマグニチュードってどう違うんだっけ？
She's just funny, bro. Like, even if she's stupid, she's hilarious. No time to deal with Mayuri's confusion. Something's not right about this. I bolt out of the conference hall and run up the stairs to the roof, ignoring the no trespassing signs in my way. The door is open. Upon closer inspection, I realize that the lock has been broken. I open the door and see a billowing cloud of black smoke. There's some kind of, fuck. Phosphorescent dust sparkling in the air. I can't believe it. Was there really an explosion? My heart is racing. Damn, I don't even know what to do. Should I run away? But why an explosion? Terrorists? No, that doesn't fit. I mean, how do you explain that? A strange machine is sitting in the middle of the roof. It's huge, maybe 3 meters tall, and looks kind of like a satellite. Did that thing cause the shaking just now? Who put it here? Was it Dr. Nakabayashi? Is this part of his presentation? Impossible. Even if that were the case, how the hell would he get it up here? My head is bursting with questions. As I search for the courage to approach the machine, a throng of reporters and building staff burst onto the rooftop. They look just as confused as I am. And then a woman, who I assume is a staff member, appears to wave us back. Okay. Is she trying to hide something? Her response was unusually quick, almost as if she's trying to keep me away from that device. Oh no, he's getting into his Facebook theories again. I want to know, but I shouldn't risk getting any closer. I turn and leave. But not because I'm scared or anything like that. Of course not, Okuri. Staff members lead all of us back to the 8th floor. Mayuri is nowhere to be seen. She's not in the event hall either. I find her on the 7th floor. Several capsule toys machines are lined up next to a plate reading birthplace as a Japanese PC. So this is pretty much the entire game. Yeah, I know. She's gazing upon them with a wistful look. I breathe a sigh of relief, then take out my phone. After I speak the words and hang up, I am able to wipe the sweat from my forehead. My sweat is cold. Half of me hopes something will happen, the other half fears the same thing. I put away my phone and look back at Mayuri. She's still staring at those capsule toys. She doesn't seem to be worried about the explosion at all. I can't decide if she's level-headed or just airheaded. Probably both, in a way. What are you doing? An Oompa. Just as I thought. They're so cute! Bro, these should have become more popular. They're so cute. They look like little Sanrio toys. Mayuri points to a capsule machine. The sign on the front reads Rainet Kakeru 3D character doll series. Rainet Kakeru is a popular anime series with its own card game spin-off, Rainet Axis Battlers. They even hold international tournaments. Oompa is the series' mascot characters. It resembles an elliptical egg with limbs sticking out, like some kind of deformed dog. Why did you choose this? I'm gonna take a nap. I just really wanted to play Steins. I don't know why. Like, I saw that it was on sale on Steam, and also I was watching, like, a few scenes from the anime again. And I thought to myself, I really want to, like, watch Steins Gate again. But then I was like, no, I want to play Steins Gate again. I want to play the visual novel, because I want to get more into the lore and everything again. And then I figured, why not just play it on stream? I know many of you aren't going to like it, but I really want to do it. I feel like it's fun. It's fun to me. Also, some people did want more visual novels. So we are going to do that. I think this is like our first visual novel. Even though there's not really any gameplay, I feel like it's interesting enough. It's Steins Gate. It's a good one. Like some kind of different form dog. It's what they call an ugly cute character. It's not even ugly, it's really cute. I don't understand why he's saying ugly cute. High school girls find these creatures adorable for some reason. Last year, an ugly frog character was the rage. Its name escapes me though.
やればいい。ウーパが当たるかどうかは保証できないがな。
Wait, why wouldn't she get an Upa? Mayuri gives me a troubled smile.
でもね、マユシーは今100円玉を切らしちゃっているのです。
Okurin, give her money. Okurin, give her money. Mayushi is what Mayuri calls herself sometimes. According to her, it's supposed to have a star at the end. Mayushi star. But who really cares?
だから、オカリンオカリン。
You know, Okurin is a fucking hypocrite when you think about it. He's like over here like Mayushi star. That's so cringy. Who even cares about that? But he wants to be called Hyo and Kyoma all the time. Just say you're hypocritical, Okurin. You're just jealous because she can call herself that and have it be cute, but you call yourself Hyo and Kyoma and everyone thinks it's weird. Oh my god, I dropped my water! I'm fine. So can I borrow 100 yen, please? She holds her hands out with a look like a begging puppy. Looks like she was planning this from the very beginning. Well, at least she didn't say give me.
黙ったれるな、マユリ。金若さん、俺がお前に人生の厳しさを教えてやる。
Oh no. I pull out a 100 yen coin, set it into the machine slot, and spin the lever. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I open the capsule and take out the contents. Mayuri leans forward eagerly to see what I got.
ウーパだよ。しかもメタルウーパ。
Metal.
それはレアなのか？
すごく。
While I examine the metal Upa, a boy who is watching us tries his luck on the same Rynet machine.
あ、普通のウーパだ。
Okay, so you fucking dumbass boy. Like, why would you think you would get the metal Upa after they got the metal Upa? Like, what kind of luck do you think you expect? Do you think it's just like filled up with metal Upas? You can see what's in the machine looking at it. If the machine isn't entirely metal Upas, then you know that your chances of getting a metal Upa right after someone else got a metal Upa is like near non-existent. There might only be one metal Upa in the entire machine. How can you expect to get a metal? He's like disappointed. He's like, oh, a normal Upa. You think the machine's rigged or some shit? What a dumbass kid. I hate children. He looks at my metal Upa in resentment. I turn to see Mayuri's sparkling eyes also fixed on the Upa. Hey, high school girl, you're acting like a little kid. Okay, well, she's smarter than the little kid. At least she didn't try to go for a second one.
ではマユリにくれてやろう。
Honestly, I don't want it.
本当？いいの？オカリン。
ほーい、今日まだ。
へへ、ありがとう、オカリン。
What a dumbass kid, Jerry. Okay, a dumbass. It takes one to know one. Is she doing it on purpose?
本日はドクター中鉢によるタイムマシン発明成功記念会見にお集まりいただき誠にありがとうございます。
I hear the announcement from the floor above.
どうやら始まるようだな。
Okay. We gotta go learn about this time machine. It's very important to our daily lives. I head to the stairs. But Mayuri doesn't follow.
行くぞ、マユリ。
Let's go, Mayuri.
待って待って。名前書かなくちゃ。
Oh, you gotta make sure you don't lose it, Mayuri. I don't know who would steal it though, but you gotta be careful. She's preoccupied with the metal upa. Go on ahead.
それでは早速登場していただきましょう。発明家ドクター中鉢さんです。皆さん盛大な拍手でお迎えください。
Woo! Clap, 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 clap. There's so little claps. Dr. Nakabayashi enters the sparse applause. He walks up to the podium. He's already wearing a frown for some reason. I can feel his irritation from here. Hello, buddy. Nakabayashi takes the microphone and begins to speak, his voice brimming with confidence.
それではここに集まってもらった諸君だけに人類史に残る世紀の大発明タイムマシンについての理論をお教えしよう。
I wonder how far away we are from time travel in like real life. Like, are we? Is that even possible?
あの人が作ったの？
Mayuri appears after writing her name on the middle upa. She's a little late in more ways than one. Shut the fuck up, Okarin. But did she think a time machine presentation would be about? I take another look around the room. There are about 20 people now, including us, but still no media presence to speak of. So this is the extent of Dr. Nakabayashi's fame. No one believes that he invented a time machine. I was interested in what he had to say, true, but my expectations were no higher than the rest of the onlookers. As I said, this anime is surprisingly close to plausible. You said that? When did you say that? What the fuck did you say? Oh wait, what I said is this anime, I think it's actually kind of plausible, which is weird to think about. You did say that, actually. I looked up. And it's a good thing they weren't. And as he proceeds to explain his time machine design, my curiosity quickly turns to disappointment, then anger. No, come on, Okarin. I can't deal with secondhand embarrassment today. You fucking don't do it. My voice silences Nakabayashi and draws the eyes of every person in the room.
なんだね君は。
俺が誰なのかはどうでもいい。それより今あなたが語ったタイムマシンの理論は一体何だ。
Can we leave? Can we go? Can we just take a break?
ジョン・タイターのパクリではないか。あなた
You
はそれでも発明家か。
John Titor. And he called himself an inventor.
誰かその男をつまみ出せ。
Oh.
出ていくのはあなただ、ドクター。恥を知れ。金輪際、あなたには発明家を名乗る資格はないぞ。
うるさい、黙れ。生意気な若造め。
Oh no. Oh, I thought it was another like earthquake or like explosion or something. Just then someone grabs my arm from behind. Quite convinced it's an official here to throw me out, I turn around to glare him down. It's a hot girl! It's a girl about my age. Her intense stare seems to challenge me. I take a step back. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Her face looks somehow familiar. Where have I seen her before?
Oh.
Ah. We haven't met, but I know her face. It's Makasi Kurisu. A few days ago, my friend Daru showed me a magazine article titled A Girl Genius Gives Lecture in Akihabara. The article was about a 17-year-old girl who had just graduated from an American university. Her thesis was even published in a major scientific journal. Girl genius Makase Kurisu, I recognize this stubborn-looking girl from her photograph. She's even wearing the exact same scowl. Oh, she's smiling there, slightly. What business could such a genius have with me? To kick you out. Fuck. You dumbass, I'm gonna kick your ass one day. Okay, got it. Why the fuck did my brain autocorrect the dad? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what I could do for you. Hi, Orange. She takes a quick look around the room, then turns back to me with a stern expression.
ちょっと来てくれませんか？
Of course, my lady. What's with the attitude? She's obviously not staff, and there's no way that Makise Kurisu would be working with someone like Dr. Nakabayashi. Which means, no!
貴様、機関の人間か。
Come on. Okay, 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 I can't take it. I can't take it. Come on, let's calm down.
は？
Huh? God, this is Turbo Weeb. Bagel, you know you like it. Come on. It's Steins Gate.
まさかここまで手が回っているとは。俺としたことか。
ふざけてないで。ちょっと来てください。
At least Makise's here now to just shut him down entirely. My outburst has already attracted too much attention. Nakabayashi, in particular, looks like he wants to rip my head off, and it must be mortifying to be exposed as a fraud by a bright young man like myself. Anyway, I mustn't draw any more attention to myself. If the organization gets wind of my presence here, it could endanger Mayuri, to say nothing of these ignorant civilians. These absolute ignorant, dumbass civilians who have no talent whatsoever. I let Makise Kurisu lead me out of the assembly hall. I love her, like, face here. She's so angry. She looks like she's about to punch him. Try anything and people are sure to notice. What will your superior say then?
何かって何ですか？人聞きの悪い。
She glares at me, quite fiercely at that. Attractive though she may be, there was no innocence in her eyes. A beautiful agent, unmatched in cruelty. My heart beats in exhilaration from the danger. Yeah, it's from the danger, bro. Looks like chaos really does get my blood pumping.
私はあなたに聞きたいことがあるだけです。
Okay, Kurisu.
それに答える義理はない。機関のやり方は分かっている。
だから期間って？
Instead of answering, I take out my phone and put it to my ear.
俺だ。機関のエージェントに捕まった。ああ、マキセ・クリスだ。あの女には気をつけろ。いや、問題ない。ここはなんとか切り抜け。
At what point would you just stop talking to him? At what point do you just leave the conversation? I think I would leave much sooner than this. Like, at this point, I'd find a way out of the conversation. I'd regret ever walking up to this person. Kurisu suddenly snatches the phone from my hand. What skill? I didn't have time to react.
何をする？
あれ？
Huh?
携帯電源切れてる。
Your phone's off.
誰と話していたんですか？
Who were you talking to? Her eyes pierce deep into my soul. I quickly look away. She's good. Is she trying to attack my sense of identity in order to cause a mental break? Recovered. This isn't enough to sway me.
貴様に答える義理はないが一応教えてやろう。それは俺以外が触ると自動的に電源がオフになる特別性の携帯なのだ。うわっ
He's genius. He's a genius. Such measures are necessary to maintain secrecy. I know things that could get me killed. I quickly retrieve my phone and wipe the cold sweat off my forehead. Whew, that was close.
そう。独り言だったのね。
Shouldn't buy it though. Shouldn't buy it though, Kitty. You'll get up next time. This is bad. Ordinary methods don't work on Makise Kurisu, the genius girl. On the contrary, she's the one psyching me out. Damn, looks like I'll have to make a tactical retreat. If I can just find an opening, just run away. Just run away at this point. Naruto run away, actually. It's far more, faster. Suddenly, Kurisu steps up to me with a serious expression. She stares right at me, her huge eyes blazing with strength of will. Such fire, I can't look away. Could someone with such pure eyes really be an organization agent?
さっき私に何を言おうとしたんですか？
Huh? Earlier?
さっきとはいつのことだ？
ほんの15分くらい前、会見が始まる前に。
Nonsense, this is the first time we've met. I was with Mayuri and that Upa toy 15 minutes ago.
私に何か言おうとしましたよね。すごく悲しそうな顔をして。
Is this trap? It does seem like one of those organization's dirty tricks. But would this girl do something that underhanded?
まるで今にも泣き出しそうで、それにすごく辛そうでした。
Aww.
どうして？私、前にあなたと会ったことありますか？
She seems sincere. That makes her even more suspicious. That's right. Don't let her beauty fool you. She's a cold, calculating, secret agent. If I show the slightest vulnerability, I'm done for.
そういえば、なんで私の名前知ってるんです？
俺はすべてお見通しなのだ。
Oh no. I'm a mad scientist after all.
天才少女。次会うときは敵同士だな。
は？
さらばだ。
I spin around and take off down the stairs, ignoring her call to stop like I listened to the enemy.
期間目。あれほどのエージェントを送り込んでくるとは、ついに本気になったようだな。
Wait, you've left Mayuri behind. Where's Mayuri? I run all the way down to the 4th floor and check behind me. Once I'm convinced Makise Kurisu's not tailing me, I sigh while rubbing my temples.
だが、俺はまだ奴らに捕まるわけにはいかんのだ。
Well then, what do I do now? My mission was to attend the conference and evaluate Dr. Nakabayashi's research. Now that I know that he's a fraud, there's no real point in going back. I guess I'll just go home. But wait, aren't I forgetting something important? Probably your childhood friend, who you love and adore, and you wouldn't leave behind, and you wouldn't forget. Surely not, right? Let's see now. What was it?
マイリーを置いてきた。
The fucking dumbass. I knew she'd be a liability. I shouldn't have brought her along. I was just trying to prioritize her safety, but got careless. I'll try calling her first. If she's alright, then I can just have her meet me here. With that thought in mind, I take out my phone, turn it on. Okay, we can finally use the phone feature, and it rings just as I do. Oh, I've got mail. What's this? It's not just a regular email, there's a video attached. And it's from an unknown address. I open the video file with some trepidation. There's nothing but noise. Is this a prank or some kind of Makise Kurisu style attack? Maybe the noise is some kind of make people go crazy frequency. No, wait, I don't remember giving her my mail address, so I'm probably just thinking too hard. I curse myself for being gullible enough to play the video. I have more pressing matters to deal with anyway. Oh, God. I stopped the video and called Mayuri's phone from my address book. By the way, does he not have a mother? Where's his family? He has no family members in this. Looks like I'll have to go back to the assembly hall. But things will get messy if I bump heads with Makise Kurisu again. Wait, don't tell me. Okurin, I can't believe you lost Mayuri. In such an important time, leaving without Mayuri isn't an option. Call me overprotective, but she's like a little sister to me, and there's a very real danger that she might wander off somewhere the moment I let her out of my sight. Mayuri has always been like that. I never know if she'll be there when I turn to look. In a sense, that's why I became Kyo and Kyoma. Okay, that is really cute though. The fact that he started this whole identity just like to protect her or something like that. I don't know how his brain works. I don't understand him at all. But that's cute. Thought of climbing back up to the 8th floor is depressing, but I have no choice. When I get back to the assembly hall, Dr. Nakabayashi's conference has just finished. Nobody is on stage and the phony inventor has already left. 20 or so members of the audience are starting to pack up. I soon find Mayuri. She's in the corner looking lost. Well, at least she wasn't kidnapped. Even better, I don't see Makise Kurisu anywhere.
あの女、俺におじけづいたか。よかろう。今日のところは見逃してやるとしよう。
Still, I keep my eyes peeled as I run up to Mayuri.
マユリ、なぜ電話に出ない？そろそろ帰るぞ。
How can you say that to her with this expression on her face? She seems so sad. I don't understand how you are mad at her right now. You absolutely shut the fuck up, Okarin.
おかりメタルウーパがいなくなっちゃった。
This is all your fault, Okarin. If you had just stayed here, her metal Upa wouldn't have gotten lost and ran away. She turns to me with a forlorn expression.
いなくなった？勝手に動き出したのか？それは実にファンタジーだな。
落としたみたい。
Oh, I see, so she was looking for it. Not like it really matters. It does matter, Okarin.
見つからないなら諦めろ。また。
No, that one was rare. He has no tact. He has no
当たりっ
taste.
こないよ。だってね、メタルウーパはネットオークションで1万円近いプレミアがついてるんだよ。
It's like $100 for a metal Upa. I thought it just had sentimental value. It has like money value, monetary value.
な、に？
That toy was worth that much.
マユリよ、一体どこで落としたのだ？
わかんないから探してるんだよ。あと、見つけても売らないからね。
その1万円、この俺の研究資金にしてやる。
Mayuri, you gotta find it first and hide it from him.
だから売らないってば。マユシーの名前書いちゃったし。
Thus begins our search for the metal Upa.
トゥットゥルー。ウーパさん、ウーパさん、出ておいで。
She's so cute! Mayuri tries calling its name. I don't know if she truly expects a response. By the way, "tuturu" is Mayuri's catchphrase. It means... Actually, I've never bothered to ask what it means. Anyway, the metal Upa is nowhere to be found. Maybe she didn't drop it in the assembly hall, but on the 7th floor landing near the capsule toy machines. Another possibility is that someone with an eye for rare items pilfered it. Just imagining the smug grin on that person's face makes me writhe in envy.
おのれ、金にしか興味のない下劣なやつめ、恥を知れ。
おかりんもね。
Well, wasn't expecting that from Mayuri. I think that's the metal Upa. What was that?
姫かな。
I think so. Only the presenter and a few other people are left in the assembly hall. Including Mayuri and me, less than half the audience remains. Everyone looks at each other anxiously, startled by the scream. Even I cannot suppress a shiver. The explosion on the roof, now this. What's going on here? Mayuri squeezes my hand tight.
マユリ、ここにいろ。
Okay, you're leaving her behind again. This worked out so perfectly last time, buddy. I take a deep breath, prepare myself, and head in the direction of the scream. The echoes lead me down a dark, empty hallway on the same floor. I'm pretty sure it came from around that corner. I crouch down and turn the corner slowly, keeping my eyes and ears peeled for any sign of danger. And there, at the end of the passage, I see it. There's something on the ground. No, someone. Motionless. Who is it? The clothes are familiar. It can't be. Murder! 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 We got a crime scene on our hands, everyone! What? Makise Kurisu. Her face is turned away, but I know it's her. The impertinent genius girl I just fought within 10 minutes ago is now face down in a pool of bright red blood. She's dead.
なんで？
But suddenly I realize that I'm shaking. I want to run away. I shouldn't have come. This is wrong. Someone killed Makise Krisu. There's no other explanation. Who would do such a thing? There's no one else here. I twist around in shock. Some other men have followed me, and every one of them is ghastly pale. They must have seen the body. A man cries out in panic. At this, everyone starts screaming and running away. I follow them, of course. There's absolutely no reason to stay here. Concern for Makise Krisu is serpensided by my instinctual urge to flee. When I get back to the assembly hall, Mayuri is waiting for me with tears in her eyes. Murder. I grab Mayuri's hand and run. I race down the stairs trying to drive the image of Kurisu's dead body from my mind, but I can't. The redness of her blood is burned into my mind, more than the sight of the body itself. That was my first time seeing a dead body. Is this what it's like? When I realized that she was dead, I felt chilling terror and a surge of nausea. But that was all I felt, fear and disgust. Shouldn't there be something more? I guess I didn't know her that well. Oh yeah, you didn't. What more do you expect? I guess like a sense of empathy, but he clearly lacks that at the basic level sometimes, so. I finally stop once we get to the main street. Choi Duri. My chest pounds. My breathing labored from running down the stairs at full speed. Mayuri doesn't seem to comprehend the situation. Well, probably because you didn't fucking tell her, Okurin. I guess it's because she didn't see the body. She's not even breathing hard. She looks slow, but she's actually pretty fast on her feet. I take several deep breaths. The color of that blood still stains my brain. But I've calmed down a bit. Makise Kurisu is dead, and I don't know who the killer is. Sirens in the distance. I guess an ambulance will be here soon. Captain Enigma, thank you for the raid. Welcome, welcome. We're playing Steins Gate right now. We're just starting it off. We just got past the part of Makise Kurisu being dead. She's dead. She's murdered. Welcome. Hello, lesser dog. But yeah. Then the police will arrive, and this area will become a crime scene. Hello, hello. But for now, the crowd milling through Akihabara have no idea what has happened. Everyone is going about their business as usual, the never-ending search for electronics, moe, and porn. Thank you. Just another day in Akihabara. I take my phone out of my pockets, perhaps out of reflex. I'm not sure what I plan to do with it. Oh, I know. My friend Daru. I'll tell him what happened just now, since he knows about Makise Kurisu. Okay. I suppose it might be... Oh.
5 months with the best fruit-based lady.
Thank you, Captain! Welcome back! 5 months! Oh, speaking of 5 months, I have something really, really, really cool planned for 6 months. I don't have it ready yet, but 6 months, I think that's March 10th. We're gonna have a big celebration for 6 months. And there's gonna be a lot of cool new things for the stream. Okay? So you guys get excited for that. There's gonna be a lot of cool new things at the 6-month anniversary. What are you doing, Cherry? Leak. No. It's not a leak, it's just an announcement, okay? We're gonna do something really cool for 6 months. And it's being worked on right now. I suppose it might be disrespectful to the victim. She's not a leak, she's a cherry. But my adrenaline is pumping. I can't make calm decisions after witnessing something like that firsthand. That's how humans are, after all. We're not as special as we like to believe. You know what's interesting about Okurin? He's clearly, like, aware of the fact that, like, humans are not that special and they, like, believe themselves to be, like, far better than they actually are, but he also, like, instinctively wants to believe in this whole, like, organization thing and that he's, like, more special than anyone else. Like, I wonder, like, how these two ideas can coexist in his brain, like, so easily. He's woke. He's woke except for himself. Like it's fine for him like to have these like beliefs, especially if it's just like a fantasy, but he would be like, we're not as special as we believe. But also, I'm a special agent. At the end of the day, we're nothing but dirty slime-like flesh. Our souls fester like semen left to rot in the womb. Opening is so woke, bro. That's how we humans are. While wallowing in a bit of angst, I begin to type on my phone. Lovely imagery. Someone stabbed Makise Krisu. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. Don't know who. She had a don't know who. Someone stabbed Makise Krisu. Don't know who. Looked bad. Hope she's okay. I don't know if she was stabbed. That just seems like the most logical explanation given the amount of blood and the absence of a gunshot. On the other hand, I didn't write that she was dead, even though I'm pretty sure
世界の支配構造を作り変えるという我が野望の拠点だな。
I bet be Ascension 2 for Ironclad on Slay the Spiral. You know, I always believed in you. Did I say Slay the Spiral? Because I'm thinking it was the one. Slay the Spire. I'm very proud of you, Joker. I don't know why you said fuck you, because I always believed in you. I've never not once believed in you.
まあ入りは少し黙っていろ。駅から出たら中央通りを進み、末広町駅の交差点を蔵前橋通りへ左折。次の信号の一
Oh
歩手
god,
前
I'm
の
so
路地
bad
を
with
入ると
directions.
大檜山ビルという古臭い雑居ビルがある。その2階に我がラボは今日構えている。目印はビル1階にあるブラウン管
Wait,
工
what I
房
want to do to you?
というマ
Okay,
ニア
now
ック
BRB,
な
I
テナン
gotta
ト
do
だ。
dishes. Have fun. He's just gonna introduce us to the laboratory.
今時旧式のブラウン管テレビだけを扱っているショップだ。いかに電気街である秋葉原といえども需要があるとは思えない。寂れた店なのだ。だがブラウン管工房店長である天王寺というおっさんはこのビルのオーナーでもある。ゆえに今野球ピッチで都市開発が進み、しかも高騰しているこの秋葉原であろうと道楽丸出しの店を構えていられるというわけだ。幸いにもあの店長は人を見る目はあるようでな。この俺のカリスマ性を見抜き、ビル2階を丸々ワンフロアただ同然で貸してくれたのだ。ふわっはっはっは。
He was getting fucked over by a landlord, but still believes that he's on top.
だが
He's winning the
未来
fight.
ガジェット研究所は深刻な人材不足のため優秀な研究員を随時募集中だ。今のところ所属研究員は
オカリンオカリン、そこはラボメンって言わなきゃ。所属研究
Lab
員
members, yeah, they're lab members, not
ラボメン
researchers.
すなわちラボラトリーメンバーは俺を含めて3人である。ラボメンナンバー001、ラボ創設者にして狂気のマッドサイエンティストであるこの俺、法院京馬。
オカリンって呼び方の方が可愛いのに。
You're right, Mayuri, and I'm gonna keep calling him Okurin no matter what.
そしてコスプレが趣味の高一点、ラボメンナンバー002、椎名真由里。
てってれー、まゆしーです。着るんじゃなくて作るのが趣味だよ。
最後にスーパーハカー
Daughter. I didn't even notice daughter back here for a second there.
スーパーハカーって呼ぶなよ。スーパーハッカーだろ、上皇。
そんな我々3人で構成される未来ガジェット研究所の活動内容はそのものズバリ発明である。詳細は我がラボのホームページを見てくれ。
For more information, please see our lab's homepage.
もちろん闇の支配権力と戦うための未来ガジェットが最優先事項だが、その研究から派生する副産物的な発明も多い。というか今のところはそっちばかりだ。すでに我々は8つの未来ガジェットを完成させた。だがこれはまだ序章でしかない。未来ガジェットのアイデアは俺の中に108まであるのだ。
某テニス漫画みたいにですね。わかります。
人の煩悩の数といえ、このアットチャンネルの目。それと俺が話しているのだから口出しをするなと言っているだろ。
そもそもオカリン、さっきからなんで独り言喋ってんの？
Yeah, yeah, daughter. You gotta keep your place.
独り
Know
言
your
ではな
place.
い。見てわからないのか。俺は今モニターの向こうにいるこいつに話
And
し
we're
かけてい
having
る
a
のだ。
great conversation, Okarin.
あ、今その人にやりって笑った。
おのれ貴様、何を笑っているのか。モニターの中の存在のくせに。
Okay, we're not having a great time anymore, Okarin. I just wanted to be happy.
こっちみんなって言ってやれば？
通じないんじゃないかな。
俺たちに話しかけられていることにすら気づいていないらしいな。自覚がないというのは実に不幸なことだ。
If I punch my monitor, will he get punched too?
その人にしてみたらマユシーたちがゲームみたいに見えてるのかな。
そいつには現実なのかゲームなのかっていう発想さえないんじゃね？
じゃあダル君の大好きな二次元の女の子たちもそうなの？
それは別。あの子たちは僕の嫁だから。
You know, Daru would definitely be into VTubers nowadays. I wonder who his Oshi would be. His favorite VTuber? I wonder who his favorite would be. He seems like he would like really be into Rushia. No one cares about your hair.
でもさ、マユシの言ったことって興味深いテーマじゃん。
We're both
もし仮に
vocal?
僕
That
たち
would
が
be
ゲ
true
ーム
too.
の中の住人だとしたら、それを見極める術はあると思う？
ないな。
即答かよ。
故に、そのような議論は不毛。世界の支配構造を打ち砕く方法について考える方がよほど有意義だ。
中二病、オツ。
I'm now realizing that Steins Gate is where I learned most of my like anime knowledge, to be honest, like anime terms and things like that. Like, I'm pretty sure the show probably taught me so many different anime terms because it was like one of the first I watched. Nanners, possibly? Oh, that could be true too. I feel like he'd also really like Vebe, maybe. I stepped back from the monitor. Okay, that's actually an ugly cute character. But actually, I don't even know if it's ugly cute. But Upa's not ugly cute. Upa is just cute. This is ugly cute. Displayed on the screen is the ugly cute character Alpaca Man. This is a game called Alpaca Man 2, where you speak to Alpaca Man via microphone and watch him react. The game exploded in popularity when it was released 10 years ago, but personally I find only the ugly part of the ugly cute to be true. I bought it yesterday, 500 yen used, headset included. We need an Alpaca Man VTuber? Yo, I've got you. I've got you. Wait till 6 months, bro. I turned to Daru with a menacing glare. I sweep my hair back and flash a devilish grin.
そういう設定っしょ。
やれやれ。誰の人とのコミュニケーションの取れなさはどれだけ経っても治らないな。
アニメのオフ会じゃ僕がいつも場を盛り上げてるっつうの。
This fat, bespectacled guy is my brother in arms and right-hand man, Hashida Itaru, nicknamed Daru. He's a hardcore otaku. You can always find him in front of the computer playing games and watching anime. He has 2D wives on whom he cheats with 3D mates. I don't agree with his preferences, but to him anything's fine as long as it's moe. He's a reliable and skilled partner who brings my ideas to fruition. Despite his insistence that software is his forte, he shows remarkable aptitude with hardware as well. I think, you know what? I think I was right about the Vebe, because she's like maid. She's like a maid outfit. I think it's fitting. He would definitely be in the Vebe. Over here, nursing a pricked finger, we have Shinya Mayuri, a 16-year-old high school student. If you can believe it, I've known her since we were both small. She's also an otaku, nowhere near Daru's level though. This ditzy girl's in charge of the lab's official costume division for women, and today she's working on a costume at her usual leisurely pace. Why does the future gadget laboratory need costumes? For women? It doesn't. The truth is that Mayuri is completely useless. She's the moral support. Still, there's no way I could ever kick her out. After all, she was the first one to join the future gadget laboratory. Aww. I still remember the day Mayuri first came to the lab. It was spring. She said to me... Oh, flashback. Mayuri, that's a crime. Mayuri... Blink twice if you need help. Well, that was certainly cryptic. But her offer was my salvation. For she was the first to join me on my magnificent quest. She saved me from my solitary life on the run from the organization. I will never forget her kindness. Mayuri doesn't have to be useful. Her being here is enough. Aww.
で、オカリン、アルパカマンは反応したん？
Do you think you can date Alpaca Man? The human face alpaca inside the monitor was completely unresponsive. So unresponsive, you'd think the game was bugged. Whatever, I give up. Never again will I play this boring game. You just need to warm up to him. I curse his name and smack the TV. As soon as I do, the TV makes a sound like it's shorted, then the screen goes blank. I change the channel. Nothing. Check the power cable. Nothing. Whack it again. Maybe blow on it this time, Ocarina. Maybe that'll work. Like a fucking DS cartridge. Nothing. I guess it's broken. Damn. This crummy TV is on lease from the Braun Tube workshop downstairs. It's probably just old. I'm sure Alpaca is now hacking into the television and will be haunting us from now on. He's the one that killed Makise Kurisu. I turn off the TV and lie down on the couch. I'm fed up with the humidity of Japanese summers. I stare up at a conspicuous stain on the ceiling while fanning myself. I close my eyes, and what naturally comes to my mind is that impossible scene I saw an hour ago. As I left Radikan, everyone vanished before my eyes. I can't explain it. And it wasn't just the people on the street. The people in the stores gone, in the restaurants gone, even the cars vanished, drivers and all. And it all happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly, an empty city spread before me. I could still hear the music from the stores, but those catchy melodies were only the sounds of life remaining. Heat was rising from the asphalt in waves, but I only felt a cold chill down my spine. I just stood there breathless until... Oh, Mayuri's voice brought me back to reality. Mayuri hadn't disappeared. She was right there, looking at me with questioning eyes. Huh? Panic took hold as the enormity of what had just happened struck me. Unable to control myself, I grabbed Mayuri by her slender shoulders and shook her. Oh, there is not a thought behind those eyes, bro. She is there's nothing that's happening. Mayuri's head flopped back and forth from my shaking. Zoom in. I stopped shaking her and looked straight into her eyes. She returned my gaze with eyes clear as glass marbles. Her reply didn't make any sense. This girl has a mood. She just has so much faith in him. If someone I knew was talking like this, like, you saw that, right? You saw that? There are people, I swear. Like, I would be like, okay. Oh, God. But she's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure it's because of the heat. How could she laugh at a time like this? I always thought she was a bit strange, but maybe her brain is actually broken. I realized that she couldn't help me. With nowhere else to turn, I looked up at the bright blue sky. There wasn't a cloud in sight. The scorching summer sun shone bright through the gaps between Akiba's buildings. Naturally, my eyes drifted to the top floor of Radikan, where I had been just a moment before. And then he sees the terrible landing spot. Is that Dream? The little circle on top looks like Dream. Like the little it looks like the smile. You see it? Guys, I think I figured out who the murderer is. There it was, an enormous machine, like some kind of satellite, embedded in the roof of the building where, not 5 minutes before, I had found Makise Kirisu's body in a pool of blood. What happened to her? Just before everyone disappeared, I could have sworn that I heard an ambulance siren. Makise Kirisu might be still in that dark, narrow passageway, cold, bloody, and alone. The thought disturbed me, but the question at the forefront of my mind was, oh no, the murderer is resting with the drop rates? No! No, Jay, don't say that! What do you mean? Jay, no! Okay, I think it was just one unstable event. I just looked. It was just one. I think. Wait, no, that was a while ago. Oh, no, no, no. Don't do this to me. Come on. Oh, wait. You didn't mean the stream drop rates. You meant the fucking ender pearl. I thought you were talking about the stream, like, bitrate. And you said that it dropped. And I was like, oh shit, not again. Yeah, I think Dream went back in time to stop the cheating scandal before it happened. That's my theory as to what has happened. And in the process, he killed Makise Kurisu. What the hell is that satellite doing there? Right before Dr. Nakabayashi's presentation, the building shook like a bomb had exploded. The roof door lock had been broken, and beyond it, someone had placed a satellite-like machine shrouded in smoke and glowing dust. When I first saw it, the satellite was on the roof. But that's not what I'm seeing now. This satellite had penetrated the top floor of the building, obliterating the room where Dr. Nakabayashi's press conference had been held. It must have fallen out of orbit without burning up in the atmosphere somehow. I knew it was crazy, but what other explanation could there be? The real question was, when did that happen?
Mayuri, あの人工衛星だが。
びっくりしたね。
びっくりしただと。何がびっくりしたのだ。
ドカーンってすっごい音がしたもん。
A huge kaplow. It certainly did make a sound, but I don't think it was kaplow. I'd say it was more like zzz.
あの人工衛星は落ちてきたのか。
来たのかな。宇宙人さん乗ってるのかな。
Had I lost my mind? What I had seen didn't match at all with what Mayuri was saying. Suddenly nothing seemed real. Had I dreamt it all?
そこの君たち。
Just then, a uniformed policeman ran up to us, his expression stern.
ここで何をやってるんだ。ここらは今立ち入り禁止だ。すぐに出て行きなさい。
ごめんなさい。
Oh, we gotta go.
それより制服警官さん、仮にあなたを警官 A
Officer A.
があるんです。
警官 A って。
Bro, you're a side character. We gotta label you as such.
今
They
ここで
even changed his name to
が
Officer
一
A.
瞬で消えたんです。あなたも見ましたよね。
見ていない。いいから早く出て行け。
I was quickly losing confidence in my own memories. I have returned from dishes. Welcome back, Joker. I decided to tell him about Makise Kurisu and get him to call an ambulance, but before I
さっ
could,
きから何をバカなことばかり言っているんだ。
the policeman took me by the upper arm and said, "No one got stabbed at Radicon." What? How could he say that with such certainty? While I was still trying to comprehend the situation, the policeman forcefully led us away. We were escorted up to UPX and released. There were people at UPX like usual. Actually, there were far more people than usual. The place was packed. Just as Officer A had said, Chudoduri had been blockaded by police and nobody could enter. There was nothing we could do, so we headed back to the lab. And that brings us to the present. I'm baffled. Did the whole hour since the beginning of Nakabayashi's presentation really happen? I check online for any news. The net is buzzing about this mysterious machine that crashed into Radicon. All of the major stations in Tokyo, even To TV, are running special bulletins about it. Fortunately, it doesn't look like anyone was hurt, but Childori is still closed off. Akihabara Station is jammed with reporters and curious onlookers. Nobody has mentioned anything about the disappearance of thousands of people from Akiba's streets, nor about Makise Kurisu's murder. It's all a mystery. A mystery?
そうか。そういうことか。
Oh no, what's he gonna do now? From the sofa, I spring to my feet, a wide grin on my face. Daru and Mayuri turn and stare.
これもすべて機関の隠蔽工作ということだな。
Yeah, that makes
警
sense.
察にすら圧力をかけられるということは、この国の中枢ももはや奴らの手の内にあるということ。なんということだ。
Every day I believe that Okurin was definitely there on January 6th, every moment.
だが、俺の目はごまかせんぞ。いつか必ず奴らの所業を暴き、その支配構造に終止符を打ってやる。
Having come to a satisfactory conclusion, I take a celebratory bottle of Dr. P, my favorite soda, from the fridge. Oh my god, I love Dr. Pepper. Dr. Pepper is so fucking good, bro. It's the best soda. There's no competition with it. It's just so good. I think I am a little biased because I think Dr. Pepper is like cherry flavored or something like that. But whoa, copyright is Dr. P around here, my apologies. Dr. P is so fucking good. The lab has no air conditioning. Ice cold drinks are essential.
頭脳労働の後のドクターペッパーは相変わらず最高にうまい。
He even said Dr. Pepper. He said...
コーラの方がよくね？
Cola is better.
オカリンは本当にドクターペッパーさんが大好きだよね。
Pepsi is better than Dr. Pepper? Yeah, you're living in a world of fantasy. Okay, buddy. Pepsi isn't that good. Like, I'll take Pepsi. Like, it's fine. But you gotta realize that Dr. Pepper is God's gift. Okay? It is the best drink to ever exist.
この知的飲料の良さがわからないやつは
See?
人生の5分の1を損しているぞ。
I agree. This is the first time I will agree with Okurin. First and last. Step through the curtain dividing its center, and you'll enter the heart of the Future Gadget Laboratory, the development room. Just as the name implies, this is the room where we develop future gadgets. Needless to say, it is strictly off-limits to outsiders. Yes, I know that the setup is cheap, but I would much rather have an airlock that is a curtain than a curtain, but our research budget is already scraping the bottom of the barrel. Besides, what's important isn't money, it's ambition. I poke Daru and bid him follow me into the development room. All of the windows here are weather stripped with packing tape, so it's dim and hot, almost like a sauna. I've been wanting to buy an air conditioner for the lab, but there's no money for that. We're currently accepting donations. Upon entering the development room, I pick up the lab coat that's lazily draped on the chair and put it on. I always wear a lab coat in the development room, for practical reasons as well as symbolic ones. Daru, however, refuses to wear his. Putting it on and taking it off is apparently too much trouble for him. He can't be bothered to do anything that doesn't interest him. It's men like him who give our generation a bad name. His lab coat, purchased from my own pocket money, I might add, just sits on the shelf. It's never been worn and probably never will be.
ダル、計画は順調に推移しているか?
Oh, what the fuck? What is all this? Oh wait, I can save? I didn't even know this. Let me save. I accidentally right-clicked and just realized I can save. That's probably important. Wow, good job, me. What are the other things? Perfect.
え、計画ってなんぞ?
Daru gives me a blank look. I sigh and turn his attention to the table in the middle of the room. Sitting majestically on the top of the table is a commercial-grade microwave oven. It's significantly larger than newer home models. Terry learned how to save. She will no longer one-shot this game tonight. I was gonna fucking lose it if I never learned how to save. I was like figuring it's one of those games where like you can only save at like certain points. And if that were the case, I would absolutely lose it. Also, speaking of something, I'm very upset because I promised you guys I would stream on Valentine's Day, and I totally thought I would. But then I realized that I only have school like 2 times a week. Only 2 times a week. And on those days, the school like lasts the entire day. So if I have a stream on Valentine's Day, it will have to be because like I'm not tired after school. But if I'm tired after school, there might not be a stream on Valentine's Day. I am sorry. I will try to muster up the desire to do a Valentine's stream after school on that day, on that Monday, but there may not be one. And I just want to warn you. No, I am not finding love. I have no Valentine. Thank God, I don't think I would have been able to sit through this like 6, 7, or 8 hour game. No way is this like only 7 or 8 hours. This game is probably so much longer. It's significantly larger than newer home models. Terry, you don't have to lie. You can say you have a secret Valentine's. It's Freddy. It's Freddy Benson. I mean, it's not really a secret, is it?
Ah, そのこと。いきなり計画とか言うから何事かと思った。
そろそろお前との付き合いも3年半ほどになる。
We went to high school together. Now we're going to the same university. We share an inseparable bond, like prison cellmates. He's only been a lab member for 2 months, though.
高2の時はクラス別でほとんど喋んなかったじゃん。だから実質2年半じゃね？
細かいことはどうでもいい。それほどの付き合いの長さなのだから、いい加減俺の会話についてこられるようになってくれ。
I also don't have a Valentine's. I haven't had one since we were forced to back in elementary school. Yeah, me too. Though I will say Valentine's Day in elementary school was so much cooler than Valentine's Day now. Valentine's Day in elementary school was fire. I would get those like little Valentines set up, like write everyone's name on it, and I would design like a little Valentine's Day box where people could put my Valentines in, and you would get a Valentine from everyone. There was no like special preference given to everyone. Everyone got one. Equality. I loved it. I knew it. Yeah, Jay. I had to hide it, but I'm not hiding anymore from my love for Freddy Benson.
それは無理。
Awkward silence. Man, all I wanted to do was have one of those cool cryptic conversations where we talk about plans and preparations and other important sounding stuff, but no one knows what it means except us. Shut down again.
それで、8号機の不調の原因究明は進んだか？
いや、まだ。
So far, the Future Gadget Laboratory has completed a total of 8 inventions. As I explained to Alpaca Man, the lab's primary goal is to develop weapons for the war against the Dark Dominion, led by the organization that rules the world from the shadows. At the present, we haven't completed any inventions of that sort. On the contrary, we haven't even figured out what we should make. But along the way, we have managed to create some ingenious futurist gadgets as a byproduct of our research. It is a fundamental truth of science that great inventions are often created by accident. In other words, serendipity. Serendipity! Allow me to introduce our glorious future gadgets. Gadget number 1, the Bit Particle Gun. Gadget number 2, the Bamboo Helicam. Gadget number 3, could this be Ora? Gadget number 4, Mode Snake. Cherry, why do you have the stupid? I was born with it. Gadget number 5. Once again, I've made a worthless object by Goemon. Gadget number 6. The Sia Lume Saber. Gadget number 7. Ghost in the Ball. They can all be seen on the website Daughter made, so feast your eyes upon the product of a mad scientist's genius. Oh, Dr. Pepper. Wait, what does it say? Does that say Dr. Popel? People. Dr. People? What the fuck? Anyway, our current problem is future gadget number 8, the phone wave, named subject to change. The phone wave is a pretty weak name, so I've added name subject to change to the end until we come up with something better. For the record, it was Mayori's idea, not mine. When a future gadget is completed, the three of us discuss what to name it. I prefer names based on mythology or names within hidden meanings that need extra explanation to understand. Daru thinks my naming style too ridiculous. He just doesn't have a passion for words like I do. Mayuri can't be bothered to remember difficult names. She said they don't fit in her head. So our opinions on gadget names are always split. But I digress. The phone wave, named subject to change, is in short a remote-controlled microwave. You put food into the microwave before you leave, and then on your way back, call the attached cell phone to start the heating process. Voila! Hot food ready for your arrival. So it's basically a piece of junk. Actually, that's kind of fire. That's kind of fire. I would have like these meals that were like lasagna, and you'd have to like heat them up in the microwave for like 8 minutes total. And when I got home from work and I had to like come in and then just wait on a microwave for 8 minutes, those were the longest 8 minutes of my life. It would be so much better if I could just like put them in the microwave and then just like have it go on while I'm driving home. But now that I think about it, there's a lot of problems with that. So maybe it is just a piece of junk. I can't believe how many people got a PhD in soda. It's crazy, you know? They really innovated the soda standards. A few days ago, however, we discovered that the phone wave, named subject to change, has a second, unintended capability. Our brave, or possibly just ditzy, Mayuri had made it her daily routine to heat some frozen fried chicken by remote control. Long story short, she was defrosting her beloved juicy chicken number 1, as usual, when the unexpected happened. The chicken came out more frozen than when she put it in. The microwave refroze the chicken. Since then, Daru and I have been searching for the cause.
マユシがやった状況を再現して何度も実験したけど、冷凍できたりできなかったりだし。
We tried copying what Mayushi did, but we can't reproduce the freezing phenomenon.
バナナを冷凍してみようとしたら、さらにへんてこなことになったし、さっぱりわかんねえ。
Daru, now looking completely fed up with the heat, starts fanning himself with his shirt. I know what he means by really weird. Let's see if we can't make that happen. We can't make it happen again.
Mayuri! ここにバナナを持て!
Bring forth the bananas!
またゲルバナ作るの？
前から気になってたけどさ、マユシ。ゲルバナって略さないでくんない？
だってね、ゲルバナはゲルバナだもん。
I take the bananas from Mayuri and stick the whole bunch into the phone wave, name subject to change.
なんでいつもいつも人を
Yeah, why are you using the whole bunch?
もったいないよ。
ケチケチしていては機関との戦いに勝利することなどできんぞ。
But there's no reason for this.
勝たなくてもいいよ。あのね、バナナはマユシーが買ってきてるんだからね。
You let her have a banana. Right fucking now, Korean. I will literally beat the shit out of you if you don't give her a banana. Why not do one banana now? But I already put the whole bunch in, so I ignore her hungry complaints. Fuck. The phone wave, named subject to change, is simple to use. It's a microwave with a phone taped on. The number is already in my address book. I just need to call the phone wave. Now, where did I put my phone? I check my pants and coat pockets. Now, where did I put my phone? I check. Am I supposed to find it? Bro, I don't know how to find it. You didn't tell me. Okay, 1 second. I'll figure it out. Okay, it's Z. Okay. Call a phone wave. I'm connected.
RENG こちらは電話レンジかっこ仮です。
This is the voice of Mayoshi Guidance, the system Daru programmed to operate the phone wave.
マユシーの声聞こえてきた？
I do, Mayoshi.
少し黙れ。マユシーガイダンスが聞こえなくなる。
こちらからタイマー操作ができます。 シャープボタンを押した後、温めたい秒数をプッシュしてください。例えば1分ならシャープ60。
For example, press hashtag 60 for 1 minute.
2分ならシャープ120です。
Okay, so it's in seconds. Entering the command properly will cause the phone wave's name subject to change to function like a normal microwave. Instead, we're going to deliberately mess up and enter 120 hashtag. Okay. That should do it. This method was originally a simple mistake on Mayari's part, but it somehow starts the freezing process. The phone wave, named subject to change, comes to life. The turnable table begins to rotate.
綺麗なターンテーブルだろう。普段と違って逆回転してるんだぜそれ。
何？逆回転？
I never noticed that.
そこに重大な意味があるかもしれない。漁師の振る舞いにも影響してくる問題であり。
What the fuck is Han's rule?
規則を導入して。
あるわ。ねえよ。
ないか。
ないね。
そうか。
The three of us wait and stare at the spinning bananas. After 120 seconds pass, the microwave chimes. Mayuri takes the bananas out.
ゲルバナの出来上がり。
Oh my fucking god. The bananas have become not bananas, gelatinous blobs coated with a thin membrane. After Mayuri discovered that the phone wave, named subject to change, had a freezing function, we attempted to freeze a bunch of bananas. This is what happened. It just gets more confusing each time.
ダルよ。このバナナ。
No, don't eat it, don't eat it, please don't eat it.
我らの理念達成の犠牲となり散ったダルに敬礼。
すげえまずそうじゃん。
They look fucking disgusting.
味は関係ない。食べることに意味があるのだ。さあダルよ。遠慮することはない。
Why doesn't Okarin do this?
続いていくがいい。
Okarin, you eat the fucking gel banana.
いらね。
ではまゆり、お前にその名誉を譲ろう。
なんかね、ゲルバナは中身がデロデロでブニュブニュだったよ。
Wait, she already tried one?
味もしないし。
It had no flavor and wasn't tasty at all. She's a hero.
デロデロでブニュブニュか。ダルよ、どう思う？
ブニュブニュバナナか。ブニュブニュのバナナ。マユシ、あなたのバナナ、ブニュブニュだねって言ってみて。
Daru, I don't like you right now. Daru, I'm not feeling the vibes. You're failing the vibe check right now. Gonna be real with you? I hate Daru. Oh, I didn't even notice his nosebleed. Fucking hell, Daru. Daru was just a massive perv the entire time. And how the hell is this supposed to fucking turn someone on either? Like, I get like he's comparing like a banana to like a dick, but like all soft and squishy. Who the fuck would get turned on by that idea? What kind of idea? Daru does. I guess so.
ダルくん、ダルくん、鼻血出てる。
いいから言ってみてください。お願いします。
Don't say it, Marushi.
あなたのバナナ、ブニュブ。
言わせるな、手の額。
Thank you, Okarin. My savior. Oh my god. Daru retreats after I hit him with a tissue box. Mayuri looks at us with an innocent smile. She doesn't get it, obviously. Anyway.
ゲル状になったということは反固形。すなわち、分子同士の結びつきが弱くなっている可能性がある。
What could have partially liquefied the bananas?
そうか。わかったぞ。
I turned to the whiteboard and write freezing in the middle. Then I crossed it out and slapped the board with my hand.
俺たちは 冷凍機能だと思い込んでいたが実は違ったのだよ。
A bold statement, if I do say so myself. So why isn't anyone surprised?
さあお前たちなんだってと叫ぶがいい。ここは叫ぶところだ。
Did that help him? The reactions are pathetically weak. Mayuri probably didn't even understand half of what I said.
冷凍機能じゃないのは分かってるっつうの。
Oh.
問題は、じゃあこの機能って何ぞ？何が起きてんの？ってことじゃん。
冷凍の逆なら解凍じゃないのかな。
実に愚鈍な意見だなマユリ。それでは普通の電子レンジと同じではないか。
じゃあどういうこと？
それが分かんないから悩んでるんだお。
He's right. To be honest, I haven't had a clue. In any case, there's nothing we can do about it now. It's time for Daru and I to head to Daibiru. There's going to be a seminar at ATF, and we have to be there. It's part of our studies at Tokyo Denki University. Summer credits, basically. We have to attend the seminar and write a report. Come to think of it, what's today's seminar about again? I looked it up before the summer holiday began. I should have written it down.
ご覧ください。秋葉原駅前のビルに謎の巨大物体が墜落しています。現在、警察による規制が敷かれ、ビルの前まで行くことはできませんが、遠くから見る限りでは、墜落した物体は人工衛星のように見えます。
As we cross the overpass that connects UPX and Daibiru, we look down to see a huge crowd of people moving through the plaza. There are even some whatever, dressed young men and women, the sort you usually don't see about Akiba. Everyone is walking towards the main street, which is still cordoned off.
ダルはラジカンに見物に行かないのか？
どうせ行っても見られないっしょ。もちろんネットに上がってくる情報にはほぼ目を通してるのだぜ。アットちゃんのスレ数100超えたし、勢いすげえ。
Oh, so that's why he was staring at his phone earlier. Oh, I got mail. Mayuri! You know, I'm really sad about dropping my UPA. It's worse than last year when I missed buying Fatty Gyro Froggy. Wait, what? Wait, is this from the past? Is this from today? But we didn't go to the event, right? Oh, wait, no. I don't want to send that one. How do I go back? Which one's better? I guess this one's better. It starts a conversation. But how could she have dropped the UPA if she didn't get the UPA? I don't know, that's weird. What the fuck is this? Oh, this is the video link. Okay. Garishly. Thank you. How do I close the phone? Oh. We enter Daibiru and take the elevator to the 5th floor ATF Assembly Hall.
Ah, 涼しい。生き返るぜ。あばばばばばばばばばばば。
Fuck you, thank you. Unlike the lab, Daibiru has air conditioning, yet another reason for our diligent participation in the seminar.
電話レンジカッコ仮の件だが、俺は答えを導き出したかもしれん。
そのカッコ仮ってめんどいからいい加減やめるべき。
I won't give in that easily. Even if no other lab members use name subject to change, I will carry on until the day we decide its true name.
そんなことは今はどうでもいい。
お得意のとんでも理論でもひらめいちゃったん？
何を言うか。俺はいつもこの世の神羅万象すら超越したあらゆる可能性について思考を巡らせているのだ。とんでもとか言うな。
神羅万象を超越ってつまり何でもありってことじゃね？理論ってレベルじゃねえぞ。
ダルよ、電話レンジカッコ仮はシュタインズゲートを開く鍵だという気がするのだが。 どう思う？
I love how Okarin just says stuff and like expects it to work out. You know, he has no idea what Steins Gate even is. Not only that, but the key to opening Steins Gate, what the fuck is that? But he just says it because technically he might not be wrong.
そのシュタインなんとかってところからして意味不明なわけだが。
A chime signals our arrival on the 5th floor. The elevator doors open slowly. As we step out of the elevator, I bump into someone. I quickly grab the person's shoulder to keep them from falling.
すいません。
Oh. Oh my god, it's Makise Kurisu! It's a girl. And I recognize her. Impossible. Chills run down my spine. I stare at her face in disbelief. I saw this girl just 3 hours ago. Makise Kurisu.
何か。
Kurisu frowns and tries to back away, but I don't let go of her shoulder. My grip tightens. Don't hurt her. Cherry, fuck you, I died, it's your fault. No, it's Okarin's fault. You...
貴様は死んだはずだ。なぜここに？しかも。
There isn't a single blood stain on her clothes, and they're the same ones she was wearing when I found her. Only a serious wound could have produced that much blood. Yet as far as I can tell, she's completely uninjured.
無傷。
What the fuck are you moaning, Kurisu? Kurisu pushes me away. Then she shoots me a wary glare. I realize that I'm gaping in disbelief.
何なの？
What's wrong with you?
無事だったのか？怪我は平気なのか？いや、そんなはずはない。マキタ・クリスは何者かに刺されて血まみれで。
またその話かよ。
Daru interrupts. Wait, there's something strange about what he just said.
またその話とはどういう意味だ？
だって1週間前にも僕にそんなメール送ってきたじゃん。
メール？俺が？何よバカだ。マキセ・クリスが殺されているのを見たのはほんの3時間前だぞ。
ちょっと勝手に殺さないでくれますか？私ピンピンしてますんで。
Stop talking about me like I'm dead. Sometimes I can still hear her voice.
送信日時が1週間後になってた。つまり未来から来たっつうか。
未来から来た？
ネットで妙な考察サイトでも見たのかだる。お前がとんでも理論を言い出すとは珍しい。
違うがな。確かにメールの日付は1週間後の28、あ、そっか。28日だから今日じゃん。
Daru pulls out his phone and shows it to me. He's right, the email was sent from my phone. He received it on July 21st at 12:56. Wait, that's my birthday! Oh my gosh, he received the email on my birthday? Oh my gosh, July 21st? Happy birthday, me! Woo! But it was sent on July 28th at 12:54. It was split into 3 mails. Someone stab the Nakise Risu. Don't. Shut the fuck up. No one asked about your birthday, Cherry. Just play the fucking game. I asked, and I mentioned it. You're just trying to set up a birthday party. Exactly. The whole Makise Kurisu thing was just, it was my plan. I was just trying to get everyone together in time for my birthday. Why did I send just a short message in 3 parts? And it looks like the 3rd email got cut off. I do recognize the content, though.
これは 3時間前に誰に送ったメールだ。
But I sent one mail, not 3, and there should be more text. Did daughter really get this a week ago?
興味深いわね。
Suddenly, Kurisu is standing next to me, peering intently at the screen of daughter's phone. Oh, right. The email's not important. Well, maybe it is, but not right now. The real question is why she's still alive. Is she an illusion? No, an evil spirit? Am I haunted? I don't believe such unscientific drivel. I am a mad scientist. Oh, we're zooming in. I timidly reach out to Kurisu's face. Oh, God. My fingertips stroke her hair. Bro, you didn't need to do that. You literally grabbed her shoulder with the intensity of 1,000 suns. You didn't need to fucking grab her hair. Feels silky. Right the cuticles.
ある。実体がある。やはり幽霊だというのは考えすぎか。
オカリン、まずくね。
If daughter's even saying it, you're really fucked up. Twirl, hey, what's up? I poke Kurisu's cheeks with my fingers. Such softness. Dead bodies don't feel like this. Not that I've ever touched one. What the fuck? Who says that?
Oi.
Wait a minute. We already touched when I bumped into her coming out of the elevator. I even grabbed her shoulders before being pushed away, and I still doubted that she had substance. That's just proof of how confused I am. If she's alive, then what did I see back at Radicon? What was that scream I heard? Were they hallucinations, just like that mass disappearance? That's right, she was stabbed. Maybe she's just hiding her wounds. Substance? Fuck, did I say that? This requires further investigation. Okarin, what? No, can someone actually explain what the thought process here was? What was he thinking? What's going on here? What does he think he's gonna find? I grabbed the hem of her blouse and slowly lifted. She must have a stab wound. He is so stupid.
己は警察に突き出されたいのか?
俺は真
Just
実を
want
知
to
り
know
た
the
い。
truth. I stare straight back at Kurisu as she trembles with anger and lift her blouse a little higher.
何が真実よ、この変態。バカなの？死ぬの？
She pushes my hand away. I think this is why I like Kurisu, because she's not she has like very clear boundaries. Like I feel like a lot of like anime girls, when they do like weird shit like that, they go like, yeah, don't touch me or something like that, but she reacts more like a normal person would. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Get away from me.
ルイスちゃんの名台詞。来たこれ。
Daughter shouts something silly, but I ignore him and press Kurisu.
俺は確かに見たのだ。
まさかあんた、今、私の下着を。
Kurisu's face turns bright red. She firmly pulls her blouse down.
この手の目がそうではない。
Kurisu, are you not wearing shorts? Earlier this afternoon, after Dr. Nakabayashi's presentation, someone killed Makise Kurisu and left her in a pool of blood. I carefully explained everything that I saw.
ドクター、中鉢。
How wrong have I been saying his name this entire time? She's just said it Nakabayashi's, and I've been saying Nakabayashi. I've been saying Nakabayashi, I just realized it. It's Nakabaichi. Nakabaichi. Oh my god, I've been saying it wrong this entire time. That's so embarrassing.
中止？
そう。人工衛星の墜落で。
Something's wrong. Our stories aren't matching. It's true the same thing happened right after I saw the mass disappearance. My stories didn't match mine. I need to know. Am I caught in some sinister plot? Is this another organization conspiracy?
ねえ、ちょっとあなた。
我が名は 法院教魔だ。
違うよ。全然違うよ。
法院さん、今の話詳しく教えてほしいんですが。
Looks like she finally understands I'm not lying. But I still don't understand why my memories don't match everyone else's. I doubt that I can give her a good explanation. Just then, an older man stepped out of the assembly hall.
マキセさん、そろそろ時間ですし、始めまし。
はい。
Kurisu glances at me one more time, then sighs and heads towards the small conference room.
オカリン、とりあえず僕らも行こうぜ。
行くとはどういう意味だ。
講義を聞きに来たんだろ。
Ah, that. Daughter follows after Kurisu. Did she come to attend the lecture too? Strange. Why would the girl genius Makise Kurisu need to attend a lecture like this? No, where she's hosting it, for sure. Okay, my guess was a bit off. The girl genius didn't come to attend the lecture?
今日は私のような若輩者の話を聞きに来てくださってありがとう。
講義をする方だったのか。
Japanese famous girl genius Makise Kurisu, who had her thesis published at the tender age of 17. According to Daru, she turned 18 a few days ago. I first heard about her when Daru pointed her out in a gossip magazine article. That's when he told me that she was going to be a guest at ATF. I'd forgotten all about that. Wait, do you think she has the same birthday as me? Oh my god, I'm searching it up right fucking now. She turned it just a few days ago. So maybe she turned it a week ago. Makise Kurisu birthday? No, it's July 25th! Fuck! She doesn't have the same birthday as me. Jerry, shut the fuck up. It was possible. It was possible, you know it.
こういうのは初めてなので緊張してますが、ガチガチなのは多めに見てください。どうぞよろしく。
The audience is pretty mixed. It's mostly students like us, but there are also a couple of professors. Play the damn game, or are we gonna be here forever? And Kurisu just gave me a sharp look. What did I do? When I return her stare, she quickly averts her eyes. I don't care if she's a genius or whatever, I still don't like her. She may have these people fooled with her timid girl act, but I learned at Rarikan how cunning and aggressive she really is. Even if her murder was some kind of hallucination, my judgment of her character is still correct.
今回タイムマシンをテーマに話してほしいと言われまして、正直専門外なのですが、頑張って話してみようと思います。
What did I do? The man that almost got a rape charge. Fucking insane. He never apologized for that either. Or explained, like, why he did it.
ほう、タイムマシンか。
最初に結論を言ってしまうと、タイムマシンなんていうのはバカらしい代物だということです。
意義あり。
No, please. Oh, goody. I just want to be happy in life. Why can't you sit through a lecture without interrupting them immediately after they start? Why can't we just be happy? Can't we just be friends? Calm down, Phoenix, right? Every member of the audience, not just Kurisu, is startled by my interruption. Perhaps I'm being slightly rude here, but I'm not one to just sit and listen to some genius girl's drivel.
タイムマシンが作れないと決めつけるのは早計だ。
Oh my god. Yeah, Okarin, why?
オカリン、無茶しやがって。
Sitting at my side, Daru throws me a small salute. ATF staff are approaching, probably to kick me out. Perhaps I got too carried away.
まあ、はい、いいですよ。ディスカッション形式の方が話も弾むでしょうし。
Oh, she's so nice. Thanks to her proposal, the event staff refrained from escorting me out. She sounds a little pissed, but let's not mind that.
でもその前に、私の考えを話させてください。これまで世界中の科学者たちがタイムトラベルについての理論を提唱してきました。主な理論だけでも11に及びます。
What are the major theories of time travel? I have heard about the cosmic string theory, at least. 11 theories.
中性子星理論、ブラックホール理論、高速理論、
Oh my god, there's so many.
タキオン理論、ワームホール理論、エキゾチック物質理論、宇宙紐理論、量子重力理論、セシウムレーザー光理論、素粒子リングレーザー理論、ディラック反粒子理論。
Not bad. Perhaps Makise Kurisu is a worthy rival after all.
それらの理論はいずれも仮説の域を出ません。場合によっては11個の中の別の理論によって否定されているものさえある。
では12番目の理論が発見されたとしたらどうかな。
そうですね。13番目の理論によって否定されるかもしれませんね。
She's right. She's right. She's absolutely right. Damn, she twisted my question to use it against me. Touche, genius girl. Suddenly, I feel eyes on me. Some puffed up professors are giving me hard looks from across the room. Maybe I got too carried away. I don't want to risk losing my credits. I should back off for now.
ちなみに未来へのタイムトラベルなら今すぐにでも可能ですよ。アインシュタインの相対性理論によればね。
Wait, really?
例えば今すぐ羽田空港に行ってそこから沖縄行きあたりの飛行機に乗ればいい。目的地に降り立った時、
Wow.
その人は10億分の1秒くらい私より未来に進んでいる。
Is that actually fucking true? What does that mean?
移動する速さが高速に近づけば近づくほど時間は遅く流れる。それが相対性理論ですから。極論を言えば光と同じほどの速さで走ることができたら流れる時間はその人だけ半分になるわけで、24時間その速度で走り続ければ周囲では48時間が経ったことになるから丸1日分未来へ飛んだことになるんですよ。法王院京馬さん。
Yo, he's getting fucked up. He's getting defeated in the quote retweets. Why are you singling me out? I'm doing my best to hold back, but it looks like Makise Kurisu wants to pick a fight. I wish that she hadn't said that name in front of so many people. It's too great a risk to let others know my true name.
それはへりくつではないかな。
Now Professor calmly makes an objection. True, Makise Kurisu isn't strictly time travel per se. But I never expected an older man, a professor at that, to refute an 18-year-old girl. Maybe he's just testing the genius girl's resilience. Well, she did change it to a discussion format because of you, so... The genius girl readily concedes the point. If she were a normal 18-year-old girl, it would be impossible for her to be this calm in front of all these people. A normal 18-year-old would panic when refuted by such a distinguished-looking professor. And yet Makise Kurisu is giving off an aura of gustiness that says, I can take this guy on.
では過去には行けるのかな。
過去にだって今すぐ行けますよ。夜になったら望遠鏡で空を覗いてみてください。何万年も前の光を見ることができるでしょ。
Going to the past is possible right now. Take a look at the sky at night. You can see light from tens of thousands of years ago, can't you? I would be 28 and would still panic. Yeah. I wish I was like Makise Kurisu. This would have helped so much. That's not time travel either. This time it's a nearby student who objects. Oh, she's getting started. Well, she isn't arguing that time travel is actually a real thing, but she's arguing that, like, time travel as we consider it does exist right now. It's just that, like... You know, I'm agreeing with her. She's right. What the fuck are these people talking about? She literally doesn't even believe that time travel is possible. Was it just me, or did Kurisu look a little nervous just now?
例えば実際に皆さんが体ごと過去や未来へ行くことができるようなタイムマシンを作るにはまず何が必要か考えてみましょう。代表的なところだと宇宙紐理論かワームホール理論かな。宇宙紐というのは超巨大な質量を持つ紐みたいな形のひび割れです。
A string-shaped crevice. That must be how they enter our universe. But do cosmic strings really exist?
ひびの幅は素粒子と同じぐらいで、長さは最低でも銀河系と同じくらいと思っていただければいいです。 巨大な質量であるがゆえに時空を歪める性質を持っているんです。その歪んだ時空を
Chat, are you taking notes? Chat, are you taking notes? This is very important for the game. We need to understand this completely. We have to understand the entire theory of time travel to be able to understand this game. It's very high knowledge.
要するにワープみたいなことができるということ。これ時空の角度欠損って言います。角度欠損しているところを通過すると、そこは欠損しちゃってますので、通過時間はゼロになる。これを応用して宇宙紐が高速に近い速さで運動しているとき、相対性理論により宇宙紐の時間は周囲より遅くなるから、歪んでいる角度欠損の領域を通過すると、本来ゼロだった通過時間がマイナスになる。
Therefore, passing through the area of angular deficit would cause the transit time to become negative instead of zero.
つまり通過後の方が過去になっているわけで、2本の宇宙紐を使って空間欠損ジャンプを行い、元の地点まで周回するように戻ってくると、ちょうど周回を開始したのと同じ時間に戻ってくることができる。ざっくり言っちゃうと、それが宇宙紐理論によるタイムトラベルです。
Okay.
ちなみに誤解しないでほしいのは、宇宙紐理論は超紐理論とは別物ということです。
Super strange.
というわけで、宇宙紐理論で過去へ行くために用意するものは3つ。その1、宇宙紐。これは2つ必要です。あ、ちなみに宇宙紐って生まれたばかりの宇宙にしかないという過程なので、探すのはかなり骨が折れるかも。その2、仮に宇宙紐を見つけてきたら、それを光に近い速さで運動させるためのエネルギーが必要です。銀河と同じ長さのひび割れを光並みに加速させるにはどのくらいのエネルギーがいるんでしょうね。少なくとも1.21 ジゴワット以上なのは確か。
She's showing off. She's showing off. Deserves a few chuckles from the audience.
その3、宇宙紐があるところまで行って戻ってくるための宇宙船。タイムトラベルする人はこれに乗らないといけません。どうです、法王院さん。宇宙紐理論でのタイムトラベル。
He's calling him out. Yo, he's getting fucked. Like, that's even possible. And why the hell is she addressing me? I wasn't even the one who jeered this time.
法王院さんは宇宙紐理論には挑戦したくないようですね。だったらもう一つ例に挙げたワームホール理論はどうです？こちらは宇宙紐理論よりはもうちょっと現実的かもしれません。ところで法王院さん、ワームホールって
I would not be able to handle it if I was him. I could not take the heat. No, don't ask me. I'm trying to hold back here. Since I've been challenged, though, I can't leave the question unanswered.
空間に開いた抜け道のようなものだろう。
ね、そうです。
Oh, I got it right. I sigh inwardly in relief.
2つの穴があって、それはトンネルでつながっている。トンネルは通過時間ゼロで通り抜けられる。2つの穴が、だけどここで残念なお知らせ。ワームホールのトンネルは超重力がかかっていて、開通すると同時に潰れちゃいます。だからかかる重力を無効化するために何らかの細工をしなくちゃダメなの。いわゆるエキゾチック物質。これはマイナスの重さを持つ物質で重力に反発するんです。
Negative mass, huh? Is that something that floats if you leave it on the ground? Maybe not. I can't even begin to imagine what it would be like. Risa raises her right fist.
こうやってむぎゅーっとグーを作ってる状態がワームホールのトンネルです。ここを通るためには手の中に私が握ろうとする力に反発する何かを作ってむぎゅーっとできなくしないとダメということですね。
Risa opens her fist.
エキゾチック物質を注入してワームホールを安定させれば瞬間移動が
Oh
可能
my
に
god,
なり
I'm
ます。
too dumb for this.
でもタイムトラベルを
This
す
is
る
a
には
lot for me.
ここから
It's a good thing she used that example because I wasn't understanding it at all.
ここでは仮にワームホールの入り口側の穴がこの秋葉原に、出口側にある穴が LA にあるとしましょう。まず LA にある穴を光に近い速さで宇宙の果てまで飛ばしちゃってください。そして果てまで行ったらすぐに LA に引っ張り戻す。
How?
相対性理論により光の速さで動くと時間は遅く流れる。 LA に戻ってきた穴は秋葉原にある穴よりも過去にあるということになります。というわけでその状態で法王院さんがワームホールに飛び込んだら数年前の LA に行けるでしょう。でもこの時点ではまだタイムトラベルをしたことにはなりません。疑似的なタイムトラベルです。いわゆる浦島効果ね。重要なのはこの後 LA から秋葉原にもう一度ワームホールを通って戻ること。そうするとその通過時間はゼロなので法王院さんは数年前の秋葉原に戻ってくるわけです。これでタイムトラベルは完了。ワームホール理論に必要なものは宇宙紐より楽ですよ。
Okay.
その1、
I think I got it.
ワームホールそのもの。この宇宙のどこかにもしかしたらあるかもしれません。見つけた人はまだ誰もいませんが。その2、ワームホールの穴を光並みの速さで宇宙の果てまで往復させることのできるエネルギー。その3、エキゾチック物質。ちなみにこれ実在は確認されてません。
So implementation of either one would require a ridiculous amount of effort.
バカらしいと最初に言った理由は分かってもらえましたか？タイムトラベルの理論はどれも思考実験です。それらの理論からでは実際にタイムマシンを作ることはできないということ。それが私からの回答です。
もっと簡単なものはないんですか？例えば机の引き出しを開けるだけで使える
What's
もの
the dumbass who's saying this?
ないですね。
Firm declaration.
結局現代の物理学じゃそこが限界。10年後にはどうなってるか分かりませんが。それに仮にもっと簡単に過去へ行ける方法が発見されたとしても実際に行けるとは限らない。因果率に関する根本的な問題が解決されていませんから。
タイムパラドックス、質量保存の法則。
The mass of the entire universe is constant. If a time machine traveled from the future to the past, there would suddenly be extra mass of the time machine in its pilot in the past. I remember reading in a book, not a terribly reputable book, but still, that such violation of mass conservation would put the universe in danger. It didn't say what kind of danger, though.
質量保存の法則を宇宙のようなマクロレベル、あるいは原子や素粒子などのミクロレベルの仕組みに当てはめるのは誤りです。
What? Is that true? Oh no. Oh, she's laughing at my reaction that little. God, how mortifying.
あれは化学反応に対する法則でしかないから。現代物理学においては全く成立しない。無から有は生み出せますから。
Oh, that's pretty amazing.
では何が問題となるのかね。
She literally explained the problem. I don't understand.
タイムパラドックスはタイムパラドックスでも親殺しのパラドックスの方です。
Oh, that thing where you kill your own ancestors before you were born?
そのパラドックスの解が導き出されない限りタイムトラベルは実現できない。絶対に。
殺さなければいいんじゃないの？
What if you don't just kill them? You could do something else that would affect the future regardless.
そんな単純な問題じゃありません。 SF 映画と同じように考えるのはとても危険です。あなたが消えるだけじゃ済まされない。
Really? It doesn't seem that dangerous.
矛盾が生じることは因果率の崩壊、相対性理論の崩壊、さらには根 この世のすべての物理法則の崩壊を意味するのよ。パラドックスは理論上の思考実験に過ぎない。現実に起きることはないし、起きてはいけないことなんです。だからたとえ 0.00001% でも起きる可能性のあるどんな行動も絶対に実行には移せない。そう考える方が自然じゃないですか？
Yes, my lady.
多世界解釈や自己無矛盾の原理っていう抜け道もありますが、個人的にはファンタジーすぎると思うので認めたくないですね。
I grind my teeth. When I see Makise Kirisu looking at me with her composed expression, I avert my eyes. Looks like I have no choice but to concede. Makise Kirisu truly is a genius. I ended up listening to all of Kirisu's lecture at ATF. After the two time travel theories she introduced at the beginning, she explained the rest with equal eloquence. She seemed a little nervous at first, but that quickly changed as she spoke. By the end, it was an impressive lecture, so impressive that you wouldn't think it was an 18-year-old's first time. She did well to respond to my malicious questions with sarcasm. She's got guts. Wait, why am I praising her? Leaving that aside, I saw Makise Kirisu dead, and yet she is alive. My memories don't mesh with reality. And not just about Kirisu, my conversations with Daru and Maru... I almost said Maru. Mayuri don't make sense either. Everything would have been solved if I had just told myself that what I saw was a dream, an illusion, it never happened. But never say never. This leaves me with no choice. After parting ways with Daru at ETF, I head to Yanabayashi Shrine. Let me save right here. I need to get exercised. Okay. Big step, bro. I seriously doubt that the Makise Kirisu at ATF was a ghost. Regardless, it's natural to seek an exorcism after such an experience. I'm Japanese, it's in our blood. Yanabayashi Shrine is located on the other side of Kanda River. To find it, enter the first side road after crossing Masebashi Bridge. It's a very small shrine that doesn't fit with the surrounding multi-tenant buildings. Kanda Mojin is the more famous shrine in Akiba, but I deliberately chose this one. The shrine is so small you could easily miss if you weren't looking. Regardless, I can hear the chirping of cicadas from the few trees growing here. It's Mayuri! There are two girls standing in front of the main building. One of them is Mayuri. The other one is a docile-looking beauty in traditional Miko attire. Urushibara Luka. A stunning example of feminine charm and grace. Lips delicate like cherry blossoms in bloom. The essence of Japanese beauty. The chief priest's son. That's right, son. Lovely in every way, but he's a guy. I mean, couldn't she just be trans? When you think about it now, like, from what I know about Luka and, like, her entire character, like, isn't she just, like, trans? Like, didn't she want to be born a girl? Like, I know the game's, like, really outdated, but when you think about it now, like, she would just be trans. Like, I'm just gonna refer to her as a girl from now on. I think that's more fair to her. Especially with her character arc and what I know about her. She's a girl. Good afternoon, Okabe-san. She bows her head. The voice of a girl, the mannerisms of a girl. More feminine than any girl I know. But she's a girl. I'm not gonna do it. She's a girl. She's a girl. I'm not gonna do this. Her entire character arc is just that, like, she wishes that she were born a girl. Like, that's just the definition of being a trans girl. Taller than Mayuri, yet oh so slender. But she's a girl. Looks stunning in Miko robes. And she's a girl. Holding a bamboo broom, apparently in the middle of cleaning. And she's a girl. It's almost evening, yet still hot as hell outside. And she's a girl. Damn cicadas won't shut up. And she's a girl.
ルカ子よ、
I have saved the LGBT community. Thank you. Lukako, that blade I gave you, what happened to it? She's a friend of mine. I call her Lukako. We met when I rescued her from some aggressive photographers in Akiba's pedestrian heaven. It also happens that Lukako and Mayuri are classmates. I learned that fact after I had gotten to know her. Lukako is taken aback by my sharp question. She starts fidgeting with a flushed face and tears in her eyes. サメダレ。
そうだ。あれはお前の力を制御するために買ってやったのだぞ。
ああ、秋葉の武器屋本舗で買ったやつでしょ。980円だっけ。
マユリ、それ以上言うと奴らに消されるぞ。この件については口を出すな。
消されちゃうの？おかり、心配してくれてありがとう。でも、奴らって誰かな？
I ignore Mayuri's question.
それでルカ子、妖刀サミダレはちゃんと使っているのか？
はい、1日1回は素振りを。
あれを持ち、精神ざんまりを極めさえすれば、お前は己の内にある邪悪な炎に焼かれずに済む。
Demon Sword Samedare may be an imitation sword, but that is the only form it takes to hide from the world. When one worthy to wield it appears, it unleashes its true power. And it was on sale for only 980 yen, tax included.
あんな素敵なものをプレゼントしてもらえて、岡部さんには感謝しています。
俺は岡部ではない。
Oh no.
オカリンだよ。
Yeah, it is Okarin.
ごめんなさい、京馬さん。
わかればいいのだ。では、合言葉を。
エル、ブサイ、コンガリュウ？
違う、コンガリュウではなく、コングルーだ。
コングルー。
はい。エル、ブサイ、コングルー。これでいいですか？
You did it, my lady! So good! Luca smiles happily as I nod.
ありがとうございます。
Such a lovely smile. But she's a girl.
美しい師弟関係だね。マユシーは不女子じゃないけど、ちょっとドキドキしてきちゃうよ。まゆりちゃん、変な想像しないで。
Jeez. Though we do have a master-discipline relationship. I, Hyo, and Koma have gone to great lengths to teach Lukako about the evil conspiracies that rule the world and how to resist them. That stuff about Demon Slayer Sami Dare is part of that training. Looks aside, Lukako is very obedient and hardworking. Plus, she's always eager to learn new things. A master couldn't ask for a better discipline. I looked at Mayuri's VA because they sounded similar. Fun fact, she's the GP VA for Ichika and Quintuplets. Yeah, it's kind of how it's out, right? She does a lot of voices. She's really good. Though she does have the weaknesses of not catching on to cooking and being too shy.
それで、なぜマユリはここにいる？
ルカ君に会いに来たんだよ。来月のコミマでライネットのキラリちゃんコスをしてほしいってずっと頼んでるのに、ちっとも OK してくれないんだよ。だってコスプレするなんて僕
I think you would look beautiful, Luca.
でもルカ君は絶対似合うと思うんだ。こんな可愛い子が女の子のはずがないって大人気になるよ。ねえ、しようよ、コスプレデビュー。
Mayuri's hobby is making costumes. She's made at least 30 so far, but it's rare for her to wear one herself. Instead, she seems to get her kicks from seeing other people wear them. And it looks like she's chosen Lukako as her next target. Naturally, the costume Mayuri is currently raving about is for a female character. Normally, I would understand why... God, the fucking logistics I've gotten myself into by making sure to use Don't worry about it. Whatever, I have business to take care of.
そんなくだらないことは後でやるんだな。
マユシンにとっては大事なことだもん。
俺にとってはくだらないことなのだ。それよりルカ子よ。俺がこの神社を訪ねたのは他でもない。
I forgot we were here for an exorcism.
お祓いですか？だったらお父さんに。
あ、いや、そこまで大げさにしなくていい。気休めでいいのだ。
That's why I came here instead of Kanda Shrine.
というわけで、例のあれを持ってこい。
例のあれと言いますと、サミダレですか？
違う。お祓いに用途は必要ないだろう。お祓いと言ったらあれに決まっている。正式な名称はわからんが、棒に白い紙がふさふさとついていて、神主がわさわさと振るやつだ。
今のオカリンの説明、ゆとりっぽいね。
I'm shocked to hear that from Mayuri.
おほぬさですね。でも、お父さん貸してくれるかな。ちょっと聞いてきます。
Yukiko makes a quick bow, then runs off towards her house, which is on the shrine grounds. Meanwhile, Mayuri takes her pocket watch out of her bag to check the time. It's a very old watch, not the sort that you'd expect a high school girl to carry. Its name is Pockety. Obviously, that's the name Mayuri gave it, not its brand name or anything. Ever since elementary school, Mayuri has carried Pockety with her everywhere. It's her most important treasure.
じゃあ、マユシーはこれからバイトだから、もう行くね。
そうか、頑張ってこい。バイトが終わったら直接帰るのか？
Have fun, Mayuri! Mayuri lives in Ikebukuro. She comes to Akiba by train just about every day. It should be obvious since we're childhood friends and all, but I live in Ikebukuro too, though I've been staying at the lab since summer break began.
というわけで、また明日ね。
See you tomorrow, Mayuri! I call Mayuri to stop before she trots off.
マユリ、お前はあの時ラジカンで男の悲鳴を聞いたよな。
No, she didn't. Scream? Mayuri blinks several times and puts her finger to her temple as if in thought. Then she gives her usual smile.
それっていつのこと？
今日の昼だ。
聞いてないかな。
そうか。わかった。だったらいい。
変なオカリー。じゃあね。トゥットゥルー。
Mayuri leaves, this time for good, though she pauses to wave at least a half dozen times before disappearing beyond the archway.
岡部さん、お待たせしました。
Lukako returns shortly after Mayuri leaves. In her hands is the white zigzaggy thing I asked for.
借りることができました。よかったです。あれ？まゆりちゃんは帰ったんですか？
マユリはどうでもいいから、今すぐお祓いを始めるのだ、ルカ子よ。
はい。僕でいいんでしょうか？そもそも何に対するお祓いを？
Lukako is flustered. Is she really up to this? I'm beginning to doubt. I should have known better. The instant doubt touches my heart. A terrible chill shoots up my spine. Fine. Oh my god. I grab my violently shaking wrist.
そんな、岡部さん、しっかりしてください。
俺は岡部さんではない。
すいません、京馬さん。でも僕、どうしたら？
お祓いを急げ。この前教えた通りに
This poor girl. Okay. With a serious look on her face, Lukako grabs the onuza with both hands as if it were a sword. Her stance is impressive. I've taught her well. Her face is red and she can barely talk. It looks like she wants to say something, but is hesitating. Panicking because she feels awkward? Amateur. He's dying. It's really hard on him, you know? It's very emotional. Lukako starts crying. Looks like she's really worried. Reason tells me she's a guy. I'm gonna fucking lose it. This is. Why does he bring it up so much? But despite the tears rolling up in her eyes, it looks like Lukako's managed to work up her resolve. She raises the onusa up high, shaking it left and right. The tip of the onusa touches my upper arm. In an anime, this would be the cue for some dramatic shockwave to occur, but nothing like that happens. The only sound is the chirping of cicadas. I take a deep breath. The trembling in my arm has stopped. Lukako sighs in relief and blushes. Her shy smile really does. No one breaks it up as much as he does. I'm trying to be good. After I get back to the lab, I take the broken TV down to the Brawn Tube workshop for repairs. Daru and Maru have already gone home, so I have to carry the TV down the narrow staircase by myself. It's brutal, back-breaking work, but I manage. I push the workshop door open with my hips and head inside. The room is dimly lit by the setting sun, but the gloom is offset by the glare from the gigantic CRT in the center of the room. A 42-inch CRT television. It doesn't seem like something you could get in modern Japan. With LCD TVs becoming the new standard, I seriously doubt anyone would want a bulky old CRT. Sitting in front of the huge CRT is an equally huge man reading a sports newspaper. He's the workshop's manager, actually the owner of this whole building, Kennoji Yugo. I call him Mr. Braun. It's a fitting name for someone who loves Brawn tubes. I barely managed to set the heavy TV on the counter. A muscle-bound bald guy talking about love. It sends shivers down my spine. Oh wait, I got mail. Wait. I didn't want any of the other Garo froggies, but I did want Fatty. Now that I think about it, it really wasn't that cute. Actually, it's kind of weird looking. I wonder, why I wanted that one so bad. Hey, I just realized Fatty kind of looks like Daru-kun. Which one do I reply to? What's this one say? Do they even sell Giro froggies anymore? And then this one says, just the body, right? No comment on Daru's face. Which one do I reply to? I guess not this one. I guess I'll reply to the one about Daru. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. I gotta check this. Give me a minute. It's important. I gotta make sure to keep up with the emails. Mr. Braun begins investigating the cause of the problem. With nothing better to do, I look around the store. I don't know if it's just the dust hanging in the air, but something feels stagnant about this place. There are CRT screens everywhere. The haphazard layout makes them seem like junk, but they're all functional according to Mr. Braun. He's got a full range of both old and new. Some of them are probably older than me. There are even some flat screen and HD CRTs that came out just before LCDs took the market.
今日は遅くまでやっているんですね。普通だったら夜7時には店じまいでしょ。
The crowds in Akiba thin quickly at night. All the major electronics stores close around 8 or 9 o'clock. And then, as if the liveliness of the day was simply a lie, the town goes silent.
今日はこれから客が来るんでな。
客？例の小動物ですか？
おめえな。俺の愛しい娘を小動物呼ばわりするんじゃねえ。
The manager glares at me and takes a photo from his wallet. It is a picture of a young girl, shyly making a peace sign at the camera. One might assume this muscle-bound man to be some kind of pervert, but this girl is actually his daughter. She's about 12 years old now, I think. His love for her is second only to his love for CRTs, or was it the other way around? I see her in the store every now and then. What was her name again? Nai. No. That's it, Nai. A rare name that means to braid. She pops up at the store now and again, so we've interacted with her before. And by we, I mean Mayuri, since she's the only one Nai gets along with. Nai always hides when she sees me or daughter. I must admit, I'm impressed she can sense my aura of madness at such an early age. Mr. Braun makes a grandiose kissing gesture at his daughter's photo. Once again, shivers down my spine.
しかし、娘以外でこの工房に客が来ることがあるんですか？
I've been renting the second floor for about 6 months, but I don't recall ever seeing a customer. I would be surprised if this place were actually making any money. He puts away the photo and goes back to checking the TV, leaving me with that vague answer.
これは多分基盤のハンダ浮きだな。直せろぜ。
そうですか。ではよろしく。
待ってろ。見積書作ってやる。
An estimate. You gotta pay, bro.
金を取るのか？
Of course he's charging you. You don't get a free TV.
当たり前だろ。払わねえつもりだったのか。
このテレビはあなたからもらったものだぞ。
だからなんだよ。アフターサービスまでタダでやってやるとは言ってねえぜ。
おのれ。自分の間近のオンボロを押し付けておいて、その言い草とは。
Be grateful.
うるせえな。だったら人ってやってもいいんだぞ。家電リサイクル法で回収費ももらうけどな。
横暴だぞ。人類史の未来を変えるやもしれぬ男からたかろうとは。
ああ？それ誰のことだ？
俺のことに決まっているでしょ。
歯磨いて寝ろよガキ。そもそも2階をただ同然で貸してやってるこの俺にそういうこと言うとはいい度胸だな。
修理代は弾もう、ミスター・ブラウン。
He gave it quickly. And yet I'm no match for him. Just then I hear the door open. She's so cute! I look up to see a girl has entered the store. She's wearing a vintage jacket and tight shorts that highlight her long limbs and athletic figure. I find myself particularly impressed by her well-defined thighs. Suddenly, time stops. It feels like someone activated the world. The girl is still standing there with her arm in the air. Her smile gradually fades into confusion. What kind of reaction was she hoping for? Seriously. Anyway, is she the person Mr. Braun was expecting? Maybe she's someone he knows personally. Another daughter? Or dare I say his girlfriend? She finally drops her pose and clears her throat. And just like that, time starts moving again.
ああ、バイトの面接したいって子な。俺が店長の天王寺だ。
バイトの面接だと？こんな若い女性が？こ
この新規臭くておしゃれ感ゼロで繁盛もしておらず無さいおっさんが店長のブラウン管
Bro, she's here to interview. Shut up.
おめえ来月から2階の家賃1000円増しな。
俺は事実を言ったまでですよ。もっとも部外者が口を出す問題ではないが、しかしブラウン管工房がバイトを募集していたとはな。この暇さではその必要性を全く感じないのだが。
それは私が電話で無理って頼んだんです。
The girl looks a little embarrassed.
最初は断られたんだけどさ、店長さんにどうしてもお願いしますって。
Why does she want a job so bad here? I guess it's a really easy job. That's honestly surprising.
今時珍しい若者がいたもんだよな。ま、そこの椅子に座んな、お嬢ちゃん。
失礼します。
Looks like they're going to have a formal interview. I was going to leave, but since Mr. Braun hasn't kicked me out yet, I'll stick around a bit longer. The girl's expression is stiff. I guess she's nervous. Just because of a part-time job interview? In contrast to how she said she wouldn't take no for an answer, she doesn't seem so enthusiastic.
で、名前は何だって？
天音鈴葉です。
年は
18。
Same as me.
学生？
Student?
ううん。
She shakes her head.
なんでうちで働きたいんだ？
ブラウン管が好きだから。
採用、明日から来い。
Easy!
それでいいのか？というかこれはコントか？もしかして
ありがとう、店長さん。
Finally, Amane Susaha seems relaxed. Then she looks at me.
ところでさ、君は誰？
俺のな。
Oh no.
というのか。
Oh no. Yes, this is every person we meet, huh?
お前にも
This is never gonna end.
降りかかるかもしれん。これまでも多くの人が俺の名を知ったことで機関に狙われた。アメリカのサラ、イタリアのクラウディア、フランスのシモーヌ。
I don't like the way he said Claudia right there.
誰かを危険な目に合わせるわけには。
おい、アホな妄想してんじゃねえよ。
I do have to say I'm impressed with how fast he was able to come up with names.
このバカ男は2階に曲がりしてる岡部倫太郎ってんだ。
岡部ではない。俺は法院。
うるせえ。家賃さらに1000円上乗せするぞ。
岡部。
The girl stands up, places her hand on my shoulder, and looks at me with a serious expression.
君を狙ってるその期間ってのが何なのかわかんないけど、もし困ってんなら私に相談して。岡部倫太郎、そういうの慣れてるからさ。
は？
The like what?
場合によっては手段を選ばず痛めつけてやることも可能だし。
She's perfect.
Mr. Brown 彼女は採用しない方がいいと思う。
ああ、物騒だな。騒ぎ起こしたらクビにするからな。そもそもその期間なんたらは岡部の創作だから本気にすんな。
創作？
せいぜいそう思ってるがいいさ。
But someday the world will kneel before me. Then Amane Susaha stares straight at me again. Maybe she has a habit of looking people in the eye.
そういうのが流行ってんだ。勉強になったよ。
Trent? I don't think so. Oh, we got mail! Guys, stop. I need to turn it all off. Okay. Are you really okay with yesterday's exorcism? I feel like a more traditional ceremony would have been better. I'm worried something might happen to you because my exorcism wasn't strong enough. It bothers me so much I can't sleep at night. P.S. Because of that, I couldn't do more than 3 practice swings with the samedare. Okay, so this one says, it wasn't bad, just a little clumsy. You're a servant of the gods. You really need to project dignity and confidence work on it. This one says, what would a traditional ceremony entail? I need details. Don't tell me it's an ancient forbidden secret. And then... don't worry, thanks to your exorcism, my right arm has been quiet for a while. Still, there's no telling what could set it off. If I'm forced to battle again, do battle again. Let's just pray the organization's assassins don't find me. Which one should I do? I guess she really does, like, believe in the, like, organization stuff, so I guess we'll apply with this one. I was at the university all morning. As I returned to Akiba, the heat is now becoming unbearable. I grab an iced coffee at the bakery inside Yodobashi to quench my thirst. While I'm at it, I guess I'll check @channel on my phone. I mostly frequent the occult board, the future technology board, and sometimes the physics board. I searched for threads on the mass disappearance phenomenon or Makisi's Kurisu stabbings, but nothing turns up. So, were those hallucinations after all? When I peek at the occult board, I find posts in multiple threads from someone claiming to be John Titer. Wait, John Titer is back? John Titer appeared on American BBS 10 years ago, claiming to be a time traveler. He claimed to have time traveled from the year 2036 in order to obtain an old computer, the IBM 5100. His claim started quite a storm among the BBS Desians. Titer also made several accurate, if fragmentary, predictions of future events. The start of the Iraq War, the spread of the Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, for example. For reviews from the future, he explained the principles behind his time machine and provided pictures of its operation manual. But after about 4 more months, he disappeared without ever revealing his identity. At one point, his predictions gained popularity even in Japan. Yes, he certainly did get some things right. But on the other hand, he missed several others. Some of his posts contradicted each other. That's why, to this day, most people doubt his authenticity as a time traveler. So after 10 years of silence, the same John Titer is now on a Japanese BBS? Ridiculous, it's obviously a troll. First of all, John Titer is American, yet now he's posting on @channel in Japanese. Let's take a look at his posts. I don't expect you to believe that I came from the year 2036. I see that everyone would like to know more about my time machine. Time travel technology was developed by CERN. They completed the first time travel machine in 2034. Time traveler, lol. John Titer, lol. More details on the time machine. Do they sell time machines? How much do they cost? I've got about 100 million yen saved. Can you send me one? CERN has a monopoly on time machines. Not even the most powerful nations on Earth can acquire one, to say nothing of private citizens. CERN has used their time machine for power. By 2036, the world has become a dystopia. There is no war, no conflict. However, that is a false peace founded on the complete eradication of liberty. What does LOL mean? Why did you come to this time? Was the Akiba satellite crash you're doing? Wait, guys, Titer-san doesn't understand @chan lingo. Let's keep it simple, okay? If you know what I mean. Get a trip code, asshole. Who's he replying to? 3... Oh, fuck. I came to change my present. In other words, your future. My mission to destroy CERN's dystopia and return freedom to the world. This is a wonderful time you're living in. Everyone is free, but you will lose it all in just 20 short years. It is vitally important that you understand what the future has in store. What is a trip code? I might get one if you tell me what it is. You said only CERN has time machines. You have a time machine. That must mean you're working for CERN. Therefore, your goal can't be to destroy CERN's dystopia. You're a fraud. What is dystopia? How can CERN take over the world in just 20 years? Look at the Middle East. You guys have been reading too much manga if you think you can get those guys to stop killing each other. Who asked you to change the future? You're trying to play God? If they're promising world peace, then I, for one, welcome our new CERN overlords. Oh my god, this is so much. My time machine is a prototype reverse engineered from stolen Seer technology. Compared to their time machine, its capabilities are quite limited. In 2036, the world is ruled by a single all-powerful governing body. They control every aspect of our lives, deciding what we will eat, where we will live, and who we will marry. There is no privacy and no choice. Anyone who dares oppose them is limited. There is no trials. In movies and stuff, small changes to the past cause huge changes to the future. You've already changed the present by coming here. What happens if you make unexpected changes to the future? Implying CERN rules the world. Do you even know what CERN is? OP is a troll. So if we find his dad and kill him, then this time traveler Lamau will never be born, and we won't have to listen to this bullshit, am I right? I want to know if you can meet your past self. Do you have self-sense? Can you have self-cessed? You're talking about the so-called grandfather paradox that has been debunked. This world line has a divergence of 0.571024% compared to the world line I came from. Killing my father would alter divergence, creating a world line where my father is dead. However, it would not erase this world line. I would go on existing. CERN is a particle physics research institution that hasn't changed in 2036. It is possible to meet your past self. The prevailing theory in my time is that nothing would happen. I, however, haven't met my past self. If you really time travel, then prove it. Post time machine pics or get the fuck out. The many worlds interpretation? Whoa, slow down, bro. Research institution taking over the world. Lol, what? Oh my god, there's more! I do not need to feel the need to prove that I am what I say I am. I am only posting these messages on a whim. My mission comes first. What are the world lines? Can you meet yourself from another world line? What happens if you do? A late reply. A trip code is a way to identify posters. Put hashtag password after your name. Old backpedaling. World lines are like infinite rivers flowing in parallel. Along the way, they are constantly branching out into new world lines. This is called divergence. For example, whether or not you post a message on this board has practically no effect on this world line's divergence. But if you were murdered, let's say, then divergence would change. However, it would only change by about 0.2%. If that. A single human being's death is not terribly significant on a global scale. Wars, disasters, acts of terrorism, and other events that cause widespread death and destruction have a greater effect on divergence. Thanks for telling me about trip codes. I'll make sure to use one from now on. I'm starting to get tired, so let's pick this up tomorrow. It's been fun talking to everyone. Looks like the VOD made an archive of these threads. Of course, there have been some sites dedicated to John Titor for years now. This post closely remembers what the original Titor wrote 10 years ago. I've read one of the books on Titor, that's how I know. This new John Titor is clearly an imposter. There are many Titor fanatics on @channel. He's not exactly a household name in Japan, but I doubt anyone would fall for this level of trolling. As I continue to read, however, I find the response the opposite of what I expected. Everyone is accepting that this time traveler as if this were his first appearance. Nobody has even mentioned his appearance 10 years ago. Finding this strange, I tried posting a retort, but everyone ignores me. What the hell? You can figure this out if you do a little research, people. There's the original John Titor thread archive in English and plenty of Titor blogs in Japanese. I entered John Titor's name into a search engine. 12 matches. Wait, only 12? Moreover, all 12 are about the current Titors posting on that channel. I can't find a single trace of the Titor from 10 years ago. Bizarre, this just can't be. I searched for information on Titor a few years ago. Back then, I got tens of thousands of hits. Is the search engine filtered? I tried searching on another site just to make sure, but it gives the same result. What is this madness? It feels like I've stumbled onto another plane of reality. Could this be another organization conspiracy? These past 2 days, I've been surrounded by nothing but chaos and confusion. I'll call Daru. He'll know about this Titor for sure. After all, I've talked to him about Titor before. I only vaguely remember the details of that conversation, but I'm positive the conversation happened. By the way, by the time I dig my phone out of my bag, I no longer feel like making the call. Instead, I send him an email on the way back to his lab. He replies with its location. By May Queen, he means May Queen plus Nyan squared, a maid cafe. Daru is a regular there. Apparently, 3D cat maids are his thing too. May Queen plus Nyan is only a 3-minute walk from the lab. Coming from Kuramaebashi Dori, take a left at Sumako Isaki Crossing and you'll find it. That's where I'm headed now. It's usually busy in Akiba during summer break, but now it's even busier because of the Rokudan incident. The area was locked off yesterday, but it doesn't look like they could keep the main road closed for 2 days straight. I haven't seen a single police officer today. But the Radicon building still seems off limits. The entrance shutters are closed shut and sealed with yellow police tape.
謎の人工衛星墜落から一夜明けた秋葉原です。警察による規制は解除され、駅前にはものすごい数の人が集まっています。墜落した人工衛星がどこの国のものなのかについては現在も調査中とのことで、詳しいことがわかるまで撤去ができない状態です。警察の発表によりますと、爆発などの危険は今のところないということですが、秋葉原を訪れた買い物客や地元商店街の関係者からは不安の声が上がっています。
The media has dozens of cameras set up outside of the police line. And there are nearly twice as many onlookers as reporters, enough to fill the entire street with people. Everyone's aiming their phone cameras at the satellite object. So many people. Living in Akiba, you get used to crowds and big events, but a gathering of this size is unusual. I wonder when they'll get rid of that thing. I hope it doesn't explode or something. They've been letting people back into the area, so I guess there's no danger. Still, considering its unknown origin, I'm surprised there isn't more security. Today, like always, otakus are shopping for dojin. Import games, electronics, and whatever strikes their fancy. Aside from the scene at ReadyCon, it's the same as any other day. But I still don't understand what I saw yesterday. I've half accepted that the mass disappearance was just my imagination. Maybe I've become unable to distinguish reality from fantasy, like the media likes to say about teenagers these days. With that thought in mind, I returned my gaze to the street. And there in front of me stands a woman holding her phone in front of her face. She took a picture. Her phone was clearly pointed at me. I tried to cover my face, but not quickly enough. I turned around just to make sure she wasn't pointing it at someone behind me, but that doesn't seem to be the case. She's still staring at her phone. Without even glancing at me, she turns around and points her phone at some other pedestrian. Maybe she's just taking photos of everyone at the scene and not just me. But still, I need to have a word with her. The organization is after me, so I can't risk that photo getting out.
Wait.
She doesn't turn around. Is she so engrossed in her photography that she doesn't even notice me? Or did she not catch my magnificent native level English? She turns back, finally noticing me. And of course, her phone turns with her. She completely ignores my objection. And then she goes back to looking at her phone. If she is, then I may have to take suitable measures. It went from probably organization spy to probably not organization spy. Lady ignoring me? Is she even listening? Sorry. Wow, she finally speaks. Just a whisper, but it's something. Lady who apologized out of nowhere. She lowers her head slightly in a bow. Or at least I think it's a bow. She's been looking down all this time, so I can't really tell. Her fingers dance across her phone's keys with impressive speed, exactly the opposite of her annoyingly slow speech pattern. Or is she one of the people who came to see the satellite? In that case, why did she take a picture of me? She shakes her head without looking at me. Lady ignoring me and apparently sightseeing in Akihabara. Kiru Moeka. I guess she's introducing herself. That's nice, but I just want her to delete that photo. No. What is she talking about? Don't tell me. There was a brilliant but insane mad scientist said to be lurking in Akihabara? And now that brilliant but insane mad scientist is the target of every assassin in the otherworld? Akihabara, you weren't such a bad town. I'm glad that... Huh? She replies with a nod, or something like a nod. Nothing about a mad scientist. I'm relieved, but also disappointed. At any rate, this is the first I've heard about a Phantom Retro PC.
幻のレトロ PC というとキュッパチあたりか？
That's the first model that comes to mind. But are 98s really that hard to find? She shakes her head slightly, or something like a shake.
いいえ、これ
She turns her phone towards me. The screen shows an oddly shaped computer. It's hard to tell since the picture's monochrome, but it looks like some kind of PC. It looks kind of familiar.
IBN 5100
IBN 5100. IBN 5100.
ジョン・タイターが手に入れようとした PC か。
Her fingers twitch, I think.
見たことは
ない。名前を知ってるぐらいだ。
Coincidence? No.
これもシュタインズゲートの選択かもしれん。
詳しい人知らない？
ダルならば詳しく知っているかもな。そいつは俺のマイフェイバリットライトアームであるスーパーハッカーでな。MI6 の中枢にすらハッキングできる実力の持ち主なのだ。
The MI6 part is a slight exaggeration. If that ever did happen, Men in Black would break down our door and take us away. But the super hacker part is true. The depth of his computer knowledge is uncanny. Speaking of Daru, I'm supposed to meet him at May Queen plus Nyan Square. I don't have time to stand and chat with some crazy lady I don't know.
では俺は行く。女よ。メディアスクラムもほどほどにな。
I try to make a smooth exit, one-liner and everything, but she grabs my sleeve before I can disappear into the crowd.
何をする？
メルアド教えて。
何が狙いだ？
スーパーハッカーの
I guess she wants to hear Daru's story. It's my fault for mentioning him. Well, I'm meeting up with Daru, so why don't I just take her along? No, wait a second. This could be a devious trap. Maybe she's really a spy sent to kidnap Daru. I'm defenseless without him. My only other ally is Mayuri, whose skills amount to costume design. I didn't realize this game was 6 gigabytes. I was gonna re-download and play it again, but not anymore. Joker, you can just watch my amazing gameplay of the series.
今ダルを失うわけにはいかん。
I refuse, I'll never give up Daru. By the way, this game took forever to download. It was insane. I slip past her and start walking faster. Fuck you, I'm going back to Pokemon. Okay. I glance back. 3 hours and still going. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end as soon as this conversation is over. And then we'll pick up next time at the maid cafe. She's following me. I pick up the pace. But she's still chasing me.
俺の後ろを歩くな。
Hiccup. Stop following me. Unperturbed, she shows me her phone again. On the screen is a picture of me that she thought.
ゲーまだ削除していなかったのか。
教えてくれたら削除する。
この俺を脅すとは。貴様、何者だ？
I tend to glare her into submission. But her eyes are already lowered. My gaze is ineffective.
私は
She hesitates for a second.
アークディライトのバイト。
なんだそれは。
ヘンプロ秋葉原にある。
One of those companies that writes articles for magazines? Is this gloomy lady really fit for that kind of work?
貴様。
The mad scientists of Akiba unveiled. I can see the headlines now. That's all the organization will need to turn Akiba into a sea of blood. No, I must avoid that gruesome outcome at all costs. I have no choice.
交換条件に乗ろう。
At any rate, as long as she has that photo, I have no way of knowing how it might be used. I pull up my email address and show it to her. Looking back and forth from my phone to hers, she enters my info with terrifying speed. Also, Cherry, I made you my rifle in Pokemon, so now I can actually kick your ass. I never lose, so you've got a hard competition to face after. Good luck, but you're gonna lose.
そうか。この女、能力者か。
I dub her power Shining Finger. Her magical thumb types cursed emails at 255 characters per minute. Whoever receives one dies. She's done typing my address. It took all of 5 seconds.
名前は
法院京馬マッドサイエンティストだ。
どう書くの
It's a Pokemon randomizer and I didn't ban legendary starters so you can end up with a legendary, to be honest. Yo, that'd be fire. I hope I do. I hope I have a, I don't know which version you're playing on, but I hope I have one of the cherry Pokemon. Cherrim, I think it is. Cherrim or Cherubi. That'd be cute. I also like Sylveon. How is it spelled?
フェニックスの法王に陰、そして凶悪なる真実。
Huh?
フェニックスの法王に陰、そして凶悪なる真実だ。
I repeat my perfect explanation. This is the origin of my true name. Explaining the in part of Hyoen would take too long, so I left it out. She enters my name with her head tilted to the side.
こう
なんだこれはふざけるな俺のマナをバカにするつもりか
Yoing Yoma. She lowers her head a little bit more. Apologetic bow, I guess.
ならば携帯を貸せ。俺が入力してやる。
She shakes her head. Oh wait, I didn't get that. Like a spoiled child who can't let go of a toy, she shields it from me with all her might. What does she think I'm gonna do? Her reaction is a little depressing. Anyway, she's obviously not gonna hand me her phone over, so I asked her email instead. I'll send her a blank email. She told me her name a few minutes ago, but I forgot it already, so I enter in as Shining Finger. What am I doing standing here in the middle of the street? Let's hurry up and send her a blank email. Oh, fuck! I hate the way the game does this. I hate the way the game does this. It just expects you to do it. Like, it doesn't... It just, like... What? How am I supposed to know all the time? Was I supposed to call Daru that one time when it said, like... Wait, I was too... Okay, I'm gonna pay more attention. I'm gonna pay more attention to what it says, because I think it expects me to do something with the phone when he says that, but I expect him to, like, pull up the phone. Apparently that's not the case. I have to do it all myself. Okay, I've got it now. She's staring at her phone. I don't think I've ever met someone who made less eye contact. After a few seconds, her phone receives the email.
岡部倫太郎
なぜその名を
What did you expect?
今のカラメールに
Damn, my email is still linked to my real name. I must change it at once.
それは世を忍ぶ仮の名だ。もう一度法王院の方の名前で送るから。
いいわこれで
何を言う。俺は岡部倫太郎ではなく法王院京馬であって。
Level 30 while holding system upside down? Wait, what? How does it know? Is that a lie? Are you fucking with him, Jay? Is that actually... You hold the thing? She's really not buying it.
画像は消したか?
Did you delete the picture? She nods slightly, I think. It's really hard to tell. Her body language is as subdued as her voice. If you delete it, then prove it. She silently shows me her screen. The only picture remaining is that one of her computer. That's a relief.
メールするから
Yes, sure, you have to hold the device upside down, otherwise it won't evolve. How the fuck did they know you're holding it upside down? I'm thinking of like a DS right now. How do they know you're holding the DS upside down? It's a thing to do with its ability topsy-turvy. This makes no sense.
聞いといて
So, ask, okay?
何をだ?
It's a 3DS. It has gyroscope. Okay, gotta Google that. 1 second. Gyroscope. Device used for measuring or maintaining orientation. Ah, that makes sense. You know, that's pretty genius. Hey, you really got it together, Jay.
都市伝説
Oh, that. I almost forgot. With that, Shining Finger wanders off. Throughout the encounter, she kept the same cool expression. Actually, I don't think we ever once made eye contact.
おかえりなさいませ
Okay, shh. We're stopping here. We're stopping here. Okay, we'll continue next time with the maid cafe, and then I'm assuming we'll get to see Makise Furisu again. And we'll continue on from there. I don't know how long chapter 1 is. Let me search it up. Steins Gate chapter 1 length. Oh god, it's like 30 hours. How long is chapter 1? Okay, we're pretty much almost done with chapter 1, I think. Maybe. Wait, no, we already did chapter 1. Wait, no, we didn't. Wait, are we? I have no clue. Okay, I don't think we are. But we'll continue here next time. Probably next week with Steins Gate. I definitely want to continue this game. I enjoy Steins Gate. And it is really fun to learn about the world again. Okay, exit game. Don't worry, I saved. Okay. Switching back to just chatting. I'm sorry, the transition is a little broken today. I think the quality of the stream was much better today. I don't think we had really any issues. It says on my end there was only like one unstable event and it was for like 10 seconds. And it was like really early on in the stream. Of course, just let me know if there were any issues. But I think the connection and the lagging has gotten better. There's little to no delay now, so that makes it a lot better. Definitely makes streaming a lot easier. I was definitely a lot more motivated to stream this entire stream longer because I didn't have to worry about the lag or anything like that. I don't want to like stream without being able to talk to you guys. It's very annoying. So I'm glad that it all worked out. I have the schedule for this week. I'll post it in the Discord in like an hour after I eat dinner and everything. Other announcements. I'm gonna be accepting the offer that I got today. So after that, I will be good. I won't have any more interviews or anything like that to deal with. I'll just have to worry about school and then streaming. And then yeah. But look forward to the 6-month anniversary. That's in a month. We're at 5-month anniversary right now. I know like in a few in like on 20th, the 6-month subs will start becoming available. But I think the 6-month anniversary is on the 10th of March. So during that like week, I think I'll have like a bunch of different like events and fun things. So if you want to see anything for that like week of the 6-month anniversary, let me know if you want to see anything special, but I do have special things lined up, and I think you guys will really enjoy them. 6-month subs before 6-month anniversary. Yeah, I think it's weird, but I guess in a way it kind of makes sense, because when you sub for the first time, you're a 1-month sub, even though you've only been subbed for, like, a day. Cherry, you started with Farfetch'd. He's gonna be really strong, okay? He's gonna be really cool. You don't talk about him like that. He's a really great Pokemon. But yeah. As for Teamfight Tactics, I know you guys are so concerned about Teamfight Tactics. Will we ever be able to play Teamfight Tactics again? I think there's a possibility, and we'll have to see, that Teamfight Tactics may be able to be streamed again. We may have fixed the issue, and we will be able to go back to our beautiful Teamfight Tactics streams. I'll probably try a new one the 16th, yeah, with a new set. And we'll just play like a bunch of games trying out the new set. But guess who's live? Melvin! Cherry, it almost one-shot me? Yeah. Oh my god, Malbird's dressed as a bunny girl. Oh my god, she's dressed as a... Wait, I think she's dressed as the girl from... I think she's dressed as the girl from Beastars. Oh my god. I don't know what her name is, but... Okay, guys. Go celebrate with, Malbread. I will see you guys, soon. I'll put the schedule up this week. But... Thank you guys for coming out. I hope you had a great day. It's Haru. Haru. Pretty name. But yeah, you guys are gonna go over to Malbread as always. I'm gonna go get some pizza and enjoy my night. And I will see you guys probably on Tuesday. Alright, bye! Start the raid! And I always forget I have to wait 10 seconds to raid. So this is a really awkward 10 seconds where I already said bye, but I'm not gone yet. And it's weird. Okay, there you go. Bye!